Hello.
So,
Hey, Jen.
so sadly, I guess we are losing Yorkanor.
Yeah, I was thinking that was going to be the case. Unfortunately.
Did we gain another?
Yes. We gained a paladin.
Very cool.
Yes, another tank.
Somebody to hide behind.
Yes, because it's not like we have 3. I mean, wait, how much HP do you actually have? I'm curious.
41.
You got 21?
41 hit points. Is
Oh,
that what you're
41.
asking?
Yeah. I just wanted
Yeah.
to... I was like, technically, Bastion could be one, but he is only half of what, well, just a little over half of what you have. So I was like, he is, but he isn't. So
He's a lot faster though.
yeah. But don't worry, he'll get quite a bit of help later on down the line.
Awesome. Is that a hot tub in our little fortress that we're in right now? What's this?
That is a pool of water, well, or like a basin of water.
Oh, okay. Not a hot tub. Fair enough.
This map seems to have a whole lot of those. Just wanted to make sure that they had their water, which is reasonable.
Hey, Grill. I'm thinking if we can get somewhere, then we can do some serious crafting between us.
Well, I've got this plate mail, this fancy plate mail from the captain that
Yeah.
I would like to make dwarf size for me.
Yeah.
Because currently it's not dwarf size, but it is very fine armor, so...
Well, I'm no smith, but, I would assume with the extra bit of, height and room from a so-called human's armor, I'm sure you'll be able to thicken and make it to where it will fit you.
That's the plan. And I'll obviously improve it, because, I mean, while it's good, I mean, it's not that good. It's not dwarven good.
Something happened to Cole.
Oh boy, I think I just realized I'm not going to be able to get the armor I was wanting to look for, but oh well.
What are you after?
I was looking at the plate, the breastplate. Worst
Oh, yeah.
half plate. Because I don't want something... Well, actually, no, it was the breastplate, because that allows me to still use stealth. It doesn't impose disadvantage. So I was looking for that, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. I want to play respectfully in a manner, but, I'm not going to sit there and force my hand, force anything into that. So I think I'll just stick with trying to search for a better crossbow.
It's got to be whether we're likely to find anything in this this town, or whether we're better off making for one of the major cities and putting some distance between us. And
that's where I figured we'd have to go anyways. Is go to the major cities. I doubt we'll find anything there.
Don't we have a hit out on us?
we do.
We do,
Thought
but
so.
we did just release her, so it may take maybe a day, but I'm sure we should be fine to an extent.
Well, I mean, I'm not so sure about that one, only because she was wasn't she already planning on betraying, or was that just that letter from that wizard who was trying to creep on us to say that he was going to betray her, or betray the boss?
I thought he was going to betray the hobgoblins.
This again.
I don't know what's about the letter. I could probably just read that.
Also, worst comes to worst, this is why I was a little more interested in the fact that, you know, I could see the disgust on her face when she saw, or when she
Yeah,
said,
she was not a fan of Millard.
Yeah, that's why I think she's half okay, because we did kill him, so I think she's kind of thankful for that, but at the same time, we did let her go, so I don't know. I think it's going to be up in the air no matter what. I'm just hoping it falls in good fortune for us.
I mean, I healed her. That's fine. I was gonna say we did like break both her legs and.
I did split.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I did
she didn't have to walk at all. I had back to carry her.
I did dump some healing into her, so you know.
We could have killed her at any point. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
You leave her with a strong limp, or is she back to wandering around?
Well,
is all I'm worried about.
I'm sure she's gonna have a limp.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of bad to say it that way, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a limp.
Yep.
Permanent limp.
I wouldn't say permanent, but now why the hell can I see any of y'all's faces?
Oh, it's the different view. Are you looking at just your view, or?
No, for some reason it has disabled video on for all of you. I don't know why.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Broadcasting.
Captain Backfire is having a technical issue.
Ah,
Oh, good.
So we're just trying to figure that out at the moment.
this letter implies that the hobgoblins had some magic users amongst them. I don't remember seeing.
Not that we encountered.
Well, the only magic that we ever saw was from Millard himself. I mean, he could have been implying himself. But, you know, then again, there are, I would assume, shamans within hobgoblin tribes.
There certainly are.
So, I have held up my part of the bargain now with the hobgoblin.
Go live. I should probably go live while we're still all talking about this.
Well, my Roll20 just reboot.
Oh, so did mine. I thought it was just me.
Oh shit, what session is this? I'm already lost. Is this session 5 or 4?
5.
It's at least 5, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta write that down, or I will forget. what I'm seeing. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could get a chain shirt. But does that actually improve my overall armor?
Yeah, it just depends on what it'll do to your AC. Like if it's...
Yeah, I want to upgrade it to an extent, but I don't want it to be overpowered. Or not overpowered, but you know.
Yeah.
Overdo it. Currently with, what is it that I have? I have studded leather. Yeah, so it's 12 plus my 2 plus the 1. Yeah, that wouldn't... I'd have to get the chain shirt.
What did that bring you out? What would that do for you?
That would put me at 16 technically.
Okay. Which is not really all that bad.
Yeah.
Did you pick up?
It's 15 without the ring, and then it's the...
Yeah.
The ring at 16, so...
Can you carry a shield?
Can I?
Yeah.
I mean, technically I could, but it'd be no use for me because I'm using a crossbow 20% of the
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
And
Yeah, no,
especially with myself looking for a heavy crossbow, definitely gonna need that free hand.
Yeah.
Well, looks like the
Think
new
we can-
guy's on roll 20 now.
Yep.
Yep.
Just not in the chat yet.
I think if we can hole up somewhere, then we can probably help
Oh.
with crafting, but we'd have to be somewhere for a while.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay.
That's okay. So if the groovy bot is too loud, you can right click on it and turn the volume down, or just mute it if you don't want to hear the music. It does come in pretty loud by default if you've got it at 100%.
Yeah, I dropped it to about 36, 40-ish%.
Yep. Sounds about right.
You know, I needed to check something before we got started. I don't think anything actually did change with me. Yeah, that doesn't change. Okay. Never mind. Just had to see something. I wasn't sure if anything-
So we can have Cole fighting the bandits, and as you both sort of happen to be in the same place at the same time, Cole overheard you talking about your struggle against the bandits, and maybe decided he wanted to join forces with you.
All right,
That works?
fair enough.
I'm gonna see if I've got a token for Cole.
I'm gonna try to make one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got some cool tokens on this thing that I haven't really looked at. I've got this thing called Space Opera tokens that looks pretty fun.
Space opera. I have 1 million.
Yeah, there's tons of them.
That.
Space Pirate.
That's cool. Cool.
Gives me Daft Punk vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Until we spoke, I did not know we were French. That was a bit that they had in Family Guy.
I get the music down?
If you right-click on Groovy, you can set the volume. There's a list of users on the general channel. If you right-click on it, you can set the volume or mute it if you don't want to hear the music.
Can I still hear you guys though?
I can hear you. So yeah, I think so.
Much better now.
Perfect. Alright, sorry.
Good.
I haven't gotten that involved in Roll20 yet to see all the cool stuff it does. So, alright.
Okay, well,
Okay, cool. So who's who?
I am
Going,
awesome.
yep. Going round, I'm Adrik. Back up and
Okay.
make it easy on you.
I'm Grell. How did you do your display name on you?
I'm using a little piece of software called OBS Tools.
Right.
And that allows you to overlay stuff on top of the camera. So I've got that background behind me, and I could put different text in front of me. It's very cool.
Right.
I only scratched this. It's free, so
I will have a look into that.
pretty cool.
neat.
Anyway, yes. I am Grell. Forward hammer.
Nice to meet you.
Alton Green Bottle.
And last but not least is I'm Henry, and this is Bastion.
And I am Thor the DM. And our connection sounds like it might be a little hiccupy tonight. Boy, oh boy. Alright, so, you were talking about doing some crafting. Grell is a priest of the Forge who worships the dwarven god Pi, the god of the Forge.
Okay.
The god that forged the core of the world and several of the god's weapons. He forged the spear that the god of the hunt uses to track and hunt. And he forged the goddess of war's sword, among other things. So,
Sounds like a solid guy.
Praise the Eversmith.
Adrik is a very hardy dwarf fighter.
Yeah, he's got that rune warrior background as well, and the fire rune gives him double on proficiency bonuses with smith's tools. So
Well, that's fantastic.
he knows his way around a hammer.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. And Dogs is a artificer, if I remember right?
Yep. Henry is a young war veteran. He was trying to partake as a medic throughout the small territorial war that there was this short time. And then he found along with this group, and now he is an artificer of... Where's my book? Basically, I have a steel defender.
Okay.
I believe it is called... I've got this here. Battlesmith.
Nice. And Aden is the quiet lurker, hiding in the background.
Until shit happens and I get missed and something gets at me and then I burn it.
Accurate.
So,
Yep.
there we are.
Is it Otten that's got the really interesting ambition as well with what he wants to do with his
Oh
money?
yes. my goal is to one day build an inn / brothel.
An inn brothel. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something we're all determined to get behind, I think.
Yeah. Grell is kind of on an overarching quest for unobtainium, more or less. And,
Pretty much. That's pretty accurate, actually.
You got an idea of Henry and Adrik. Adrik's pretty, just a pretty hardcore fighter. He's got a bit of a mercenary streak, if I'm not mistaken.
He's got a little side quest, but nothing particularly interesting at the moment. He's definitely, just don't call him tiny.
I would never.
Yeah.
No, he's not Adrik is not a mercenary. No, I'm thinking of a different dwarf. Adrik is a soldier.
Yeah.
Henry's own so-called side quest is kind of just whatever extra bit that he can, he sends home, because Henry is one of 11 children in his family.
Jeez.
You got 2 dwarves, a halfling, and Henry's a human.
Yes.
Nice. All right.
So Cole is also a human soldier. A paladin, a background soldier. I don't know why he's here in this keep particularly, but he is.
Well, this would
Soldiering.
be this is kind of the last civilized outpost before you're out in the wild mountains, and it's kind of overrun by bandits and hobgoblins right now. So I figured it was plausible to think maybe you were here taking a breather from fighting all the ne'er-do-wells in the mountains.
Sure. He has a secret history of one of his mistakes. A lot of people died. He's not talking about it, but it's, so he might be here kind of upset about that. Maybe he lost his crew.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. The nearby fortress has claimed a lot of adventurers.
Alright, so I guess what's our plan from here, guys? I mean, Adric and I both want to find a decent forge to hole up and...
The best bet is to go back to one of the big cities nearby and kind of make our next move there. That's where I think our next best chance at maybe getting a quest or something. I mean, I think we should look for a kind of like a small little HQ that we could probably possibly
Get a house.
home base.
Develop. Yeah. I do want to talk to the captain of the guard or somebody here to understand the kind of realm that these cliff rangers or cliff, what were they called?
Cliff Riders, I think they were.
Oh, the Cliff
Riders,
Cliff Riders, yeah.
Yeah. I know we have a price on our heads. I'm just trying to understand how far have we really got to go to get out of Kervis's realm. Now that we've got some names, it might be worth asking at the tavern here.
Oh, we should probably inform them of the slimes back there, and if anyone goes there to take a remove curse with them.
Or do we want to encourage anybody to go up there? Is our play here? No, didn't see anything. Encountered all these guys. Look out for Kervis.
Yeah, we took their treasure, but not the treasure.
Yeah, the treasure. I'm still salty about that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we really had a choice back there, really.
Oh no, we didn't. That's not a...
I know. I'm still salty about it.
My soundtrack's kind of going off the rails here. I'm going to try another one. So asking around is an interesting process. There's a lot of people in the area that do know about the bandits, and you get conflicting stories, but you know that the reach of Captain Kervis reaches at least into the city, Penmanede, if not further. So, and he is one to hold a grudge.
Awesome.
And you guys have pissed him off?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Maybe
we
a
kind
bit.
of... We killed like half
Yeah.
his men and stole a bunch of his shit.
and
Yeah.
Right.
to an extent held one of his captains hostage, which we did.
Oh, and broke both her legs. I mean, we healed them, but we also broke them.
She's
Yeah.
We
most
killed
likely going to have a limp next time we see her.
Mm.
We
But we're
did kill his
hoping-
one magic user too. That we
But
Oh
then
yeah,
again,
that was that. Yeah.
She didn't favor him though.
Right. Well, she
So-
didn't.
Like I said, this whole mess is up in the air. We don't know if this is going to fall bad on us or if we're going to have good fortune. We're hoping for good fortune.
Okay.
Crossing the fingers.
Well,
Almost.
it sounds like you should expect him to pursue you,
That's fair.
and it's up to you. But hoping for it to blow over is probably not going to happen.
So
There's
he's
two
here.
options
Zach-
here. Go on.
Sorry, the captain guy is here in the fort. The
No,
outpost.
the captain guy
No.
is in the mountains to the east, and you've raided his keep a couple of times, and you killed quite a few of his men, as well as liberated quite a pretty penny of his treasure.
And there is a lot more treasure up there, but we were definitely surrounded up there.
Okay.
Speaking of treasure, Yorkinor had some. Is that written off, or can that be re-divvied up?
Yeah, I consider it to be written off.
Cool.
I
Just
figure he's gonna
checking.
take it with him when he retires.
Damn it! He had a +1 shield.
Yeah, I looked at that.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So, and then I don't know what the chances are of him coming back, but if he does, he can have the item
Yeah, that's fair.
still.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right.
I mean, I like to pickpocket, but I'm not gonna pickpocket a buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, intra-party theft is I don't encourage it.
Yeah, not a fan.
That was a rough. Yeah, that was a rough deal.
So let's talk through our options. It seems like option one is go back and cut the head off the serpent, so to speak. Option two is to head for Penmanede and either hole up there or use that as a stepping stone to go on somewhere else. Option three that I can see is to completely bypass Penmanede, stay in the wilderness, find it, we should be harder to track, and then head for somewhere else.
I say we make our way to one of the big cities. I mean, if we gotta stop by Penmanede, that's fine, but
I
stay for a
agree.
night
I
and
think.
move on.
Well, here's the way I see it. If we're going back to so-called cut the head off the snake, we now have to deal with ballistas that are probably on high alert.
True fact.
Not really wanting to deal with those.
Nope, those hurt. Those hurt a lot.
Yeah, they did. Going to Penmanede, if we're going there, my only suggestion would be to not stay there long if
Yeah.
we're worried about anything.
Yeah.
A
Better
protection
than
from normal missiles will keep you safe from the ballistae.
Really? Okay.
Be slow.
Assuming that they don't load magical spears onto them.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure
So-
they may have, considering that they all had at least one poison dart, so...
Do we have any kind of consensus as those are 3 options?
Well, we do have a lot of the so-called treasure that we were able to take with us. It might be beneficial to kind of downsize it, in a sense. Maybe get rid of some of the equipment that we no longer need. Because I'm pretty sure a couple of you have picked up some armors that you have thrown on, and you still have the other pair, so... Just an idea.
So, Penmanede, is it?
Yeah, let's head to Pemonade.
Short bit.
And then not hang about too long, so we probably won't do the forge thing in Pemonade because I imagine that'll take a while.
Yeah.
And we don't want to, knowing that Kervis has, got men there. I highly doubt that we would go unnoticed.
Heading west to Penmanede, you get ambushed by some more bandits.
Where are we dropping in at?
What?
So go ahead and drop your tokens in.
Right.
Probably towards the southeast side of the map, somewhere around there. And these guys are going to be... That one came in a little too close.
Ugh.
No, I don't. Put the tokens.
I'm at max at least.
Where do I find the tokens on here? Like where? So you got.
It's on your character sheet.
Oh, it is. Under like bio.
Yeah, if you click edit on your character sheet, then you'll get the tokens. I think if you drag it right now, you'll have just a totally generic Head and Shoulders guy.
Okay.
Okay, bear with me here. I just wanted to grab a couple. Extra little things.
Get a generic guy in there.
I'm not sure if I like the name of that one.
Yeah, the Dispater?
Dissipator? Or
Dispater. Oh, good, Dispater.
Yeah, good.
That's
Yeah, second level of hell.
yeah.
Well, partially I just wanted something that was above generic, but also I might work it in there a little bit. So, Otten, your turn.
Oh, I'm up first, alright. I will.
Henry's last again.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 30, 35. Get in there. Let's. And.
Oh, I got a...
On a sec.
Here, I'll just put Cole's generic.
No, go lay down. No, go lay down.
Okay. Thank you.
Go lay down. Here,
For now, I'll have a better one soon.
go lay down.
Yeah, no problem.
Section dash and move another. 5, 10,
Oh boy, here he goes,
20,
off the rails.
25, 30, 35 here. And then I'll aim at this one here with my crossbow.
Sorry, I missed that ping.
This one. The guy with the horns.
Okay. 25 will hit.
Oof, Otten. Oof, Otten.
10 damage.
10 damage. No sneak attack. Oh. Alright. And that'll be it.
Okay, and Cole actually ended up with the highest initiative, so I'll have Cole go next. And then the bandit captain.
Right, and we're headed all the way over there. I don't even see. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm awful at this, apparently. They're to the north of us, basically, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, if
Northwest.
you zoom out your map, there's a little broken down house.
yep. Can you see where that arrow's pointing?
Got it, yep. I'm gonna follow our halfling, I guess. To there. How did you get that to happen, the range marker?
If you press Q, it will give you a measurement tool.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a full move to here. Right, and that's good for me.
Okay.
And ready, obviously ready my sword and shield.
Okay. I think he's probably got 30 feet of movement. Yep. So I am going to throw 2 daggers. Miss. And hit for 4 damage. I think. Yep, hit for 4 damage on Otten. And do a Constitution save. DC 12.
Natural 20.
Alright, you're good. No poison. No poison. Big whammies.
Is any of this like rough terrain or anything like that? It's just low brush.
It should be, it should be soft cover, I think, in some cases, between all these trees. So I think, and that's going to be disadvantaged. So the bandit captain, or I'm sorry, the regular bandit, this guy, just shot at Cole. And the 19, I think, might have hit, but I think it's going to be disadvantaged with the terrain being soft cover.
Yeah, I got AC 18.
Okay, so he's not going to hit. And he is out of range, so that's It's going to be disadvantage. Swing and a miss. Critical miss.
Critical.
So he falls over. Whoops.
That's one hell of a bow.
Alright. I think the crossbow is... He's in range. He's going to shoot at Cole.
Cole's imposing, so that's fair.
And that's going to miss.
All right.
The tree cover is making it kind of hard to shoot. These
Okay.
bandits are not known for great accuracy anyway, so...
I'm not.
Fire at Otten. I think this one is going to be a regular shot, but he's going to miss anyway.
This is why I'm excited to reach level 8 so I can get my next feat.
Adric.
Or
Hey, I'm down
I don't
here.
have to-
Not up there. I'm down here.
I don't have to deal with any of that missing.
Adrik will just take off along the river line here, run as fast as little legs will carry him, which I, at the dash, takes him as far as there. And if anybody were to hear him as he kind of took off in that direction, it would be, why do we always run towards them? That's all he can
He
do.
makes a salient point.
Grell, with his 50 feet of movement, well, 25 feet of movement plus, so yeah, I'll just run up and then dash, and that'll be my turn, and just try and get up to them and try and draw some fire away from Otten.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Henry.
I am going to move up.
And don't forget the dog.
Oh yeah.
I've got a dog somewhere too, but
30.
he's in the bushes.
Move up to here.
Right, I
and
remember.
What is the... Okay, yeah, so... At least the two weird-looking ones are in range.
Yep,
I'm gonna try and hit the one that's prone. Is this with disadvantage?
yep.
Alright, I'll look for it later. I'm gonna use my crossbow.
Okay.
Well, I don't think an 8's gonna hit the one that was prone.
It does not. What is the INF? What is the INF?
INF, where is it? INF, I do not know why it has...
It doesn't really matter that much. I was just kind of curious.
Oh, it's got the, to an extent, it's got...
The infusion.
Yeah, the infusion.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Thank you.
Cole.
Oh, well... I'm
My
gonna
turn
roll.
again?
Yeah, oh, you've got your Steel Defender.
Yep.
I told myself not to forget, and I still forgot.
I'm gonna have him run up behind Adrik.
Right.
And then that's about all I'm gonna have him do. I don't want him running up there with what looks like 5+ bandits.
Okay. Alright, Cole.
I'm going to move to here and cast a spell on Otten for Shield of Faith. That'll give him a +2 AC for up to 10 minutes, so concentration. Oh, that's a bonus action. Can I move another 6 then?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That'll put me here.
Perfect.
Okay, and just base that guy.
All right. Otten.
Okay. I will. Five, 10, 15, 20. Wait, no. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I don't know, he's already prone, so I will just move on next to 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get me right there. And I'm just gonna
snap.
Since he's prone, I get advantage, so I'm gonna stab him in the gut with my short sword. That's a 19. Let's see if I get the... Nope. So 19, so then add 5 on that, plus sneak attack. Ooh, very good. So 17 total. And then... Boom, and then, yeah. And then I'll just, bonus action dash another, well no, just use the rest of my movement, 5, 10, and then dash 10 more feet, no, 5, 10, 15, 12, no, it's 35, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then bonus action dash back this way toward everyone else, just so I'm out of the problem.
Nice.
Okay, Bandit Captain.
Our friend up there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Too late. Oh, yeah.
So Bandit Captain does a slash with the scimitar for 16 damage total. And the other two miss. The other dagger missed. The other one missed.
Okay, so 16. Ow. Yeah, thank you for saying ow. I appreciate it. Sorry, my familiar's on board here to play some D&D as well. It's a little too familiar. Are you coming up here or not?
Oh, fail. So, Bandit Captain of Dissipator will stand up from prone.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
If you have it available, yes.
I used my bonus action on mine, but I didn't use a reaction, right?
Yeah, it's a reaction, so...
Yeah.
You don't.
Right,
Yeah,
so
you don't
I
really
know.
use reactions. They get triggered.
Okay. But that's the trigger, right? Is him coming at me?
Him standing up from prone is one of the triggers. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's see. So.
And that will hit.
Okay, cool. 4, 8. And I took a feat that makes me Sentinel. It makes my attacks of opportunity even better, so I think he falls back prone.
Oh, really? How about that?
Yeah, if I make an attack of opportunity on it, well, no, if he's moving away. If he's moving away and I make an attack of opportunity, he falls prone.
Okay.
And doesn't get any more movement. Okay, so anyway, he took 8.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
Dude, I know I'm doing the best I can.
And so he is going to slash. So that's 6. That's a fail.
Ouch. Okay.
And another 6 for 12.
Ouch. Alright, I'm not running up like this again.
No, you can blame Otten for this one.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
These guys will be nice and shoot at Henry. Oops, that's not the one I meant to click.
It's a bad idea for one of them.
Nope.
That's gonna hit.
No, because they've got disadvantage.
Woo.
You're behind light. You're behind soft cover.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Fire. Oh, you're okay. Don't worry about it. And that's not going to hit anybody anyway. Stormtroopers.
Adrik can dash, get up against this captain here. He will do that. His bonus action, or can he go large, please?
Alright.
Nice.
Yes. And then he will call on a fighter skill to get a... where is it? Action surge. To then do one attack against this captain type guy.
Okay.
So he goes big. He hulked up.
Oh yeah, don't call him tiny.
He's just my size now.
Lesson learned.
Giant
Alright,
dwarf.
that's 18 for 7 bludgeoning. And giant, I think, also gives me a d6 plus. Yeah, 1d6 on top of that.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Nice.
Another
all
6.
6.
13.
Okay. And that's probably everything, I imagine.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then Grell.
Grell's gonna move up on these guys and take a swing at... Is that a bandit just there, or is it just there? Just there, that guy.
Yep, that's a bandit.
It's a bandit.
24 to hit for 5 damage.
Alright.
Heck yeah.
Henry.
Actually, and I'll also, because it's a bonus action
Oh.
spell, I will cast Healing Word on Cole.
Okay.
God bless you, my child. God bless you.
So 6, you heal 6.
Oh man, I'll take that.
Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna move up forward, and then I'm gonna shoot that this little fellow all the way off on by his own with my crossbow. Now, am I close enough, or is it still considered soft cover?
You're close enough. There's no cover.
Okay. Will a 12 hit
Yes.
for 11 damage?
Okay. He's dead.
Awesome. And now I believe, indeed he does. Bastion, go! Bastion's gonna run right up, and he's gonna melee this guy he's right next to. And he's not going. Yeah, he's gonna miss.
Okay. Cole, your turn.
Alright, so one of my actions, I'm going to channel my divinity
I'll be right back.
to my sword to make a sacred weapon. So I get my charisma bonus to attack.
Okay.
Like to get the guy with the horned helmet.
Okay.
Let's see. or 4. Well, it's 14. 17 is what I rolled then. I don't know how to do it without advantage.
It doesn't matter. I have advantage turned on by default, so
Okay.
if there's no advantage or disadvantage, you just ignore the second roll. I know some players can turn it back off, so there must be a way, but I just leave it on by
I see
default.
everyone's doing it. So it's a 17 because I have my +3 for my charisma.
Right, yep. It hits either way.
Okay.
Well, no,
all right.
actually you needed the +3 to hit, now that I think about it.
And now my sword glows brightly for 20 feet and shittily for 20 feet.
I can give him an aura.
And I keep looking over my shoulder at this giant dwarf, so. Oh, all right, awesome.
Okay.
And I'm yelling for them to surrender. How's that?
Okay.
Trying to get around these people, but that ain't gonna be happening in here. Alright, I'm gonna move my full movement. No. Got moved up to there, and then bonus action dash, just enough to get on this side of the spotter guy and
Okay.
attack him with my short sword.
Okay.
So 25 to hit. Roll damage rolls. And sneak attack. Ugh. So 10 points of damage total.
Okay. Whoops. That was not what I intended to do. Alright. So, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Bandit Captain is going to... Oh boy. Is going to attack the Paladin.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
And
Thank God we have another cleric.
oh,
God.
7. $15.
Oh,
Can I interrupt that with the cloud rune and redirect that?
Yeah, you might be able to.
So as long as I can see the person that's being attacked, and I can redirect it to another attacker within 30 feet.
Okay. How much can you
So-
redirect?
Well, let's just put the text up. It's by an attack, so I can redirect one, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So I can redirect the 7. Let's redirect the 7 onto Horny, Captain Horns.
Okay. So that leaves 14 damage for Cole.
14 damage total.
No, 6, isn't it?
no, because there was a crit, and then there
Oh.
was 7, 8, and 6.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well.
14.
Okay.
7 less.
Okay. So I'm down to 9. All right. It's doable. It's doable.
He is going to foolishly attack Adrik. And I don't think that hits.
They're kicking the shit out of me. How are they missing me? Oh, my armor's magnetic. I forgot to mention.
Okay, he is going to attack Aten with Infernal Insight.
Wait. Yeah.
That'll hit for 5, and then he is going to crit fail and fall over again. No, wait, he's got advantage, so I guess that doesn't count as a crit fail, but it did miss. So one more dagger.
5 more winter. Okay.
Okay. Well, he is not rolling as well against Aten, but you did take 5 damage from one hit.
Yep.
And he is going to attack Adrik. And that will hit for 2 damage
2 damage?
on Adrik.
Right, fair.
Yep. Adrik will attack the captain. $25 for 10 plus Giant's Might will give him. Come on. No, my Giant's Might dice roll doesn't work. 15 damage.
Okay. That's a mighty hit.
And I'm going to use Crusher, which I just pasted up. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move up to 5 feet. So I will back away 1 to there.
You can move it 5 feet.
Not you, the target.
Them. That's no good.
Well, it could move him out of melee range of the paladin.
Yeah? Alright, let's move. So he's been knocked back, to say here.
Okay. And all attacks against him are made with advantage. Until
alright.
Until your next turn.
Is it a critical? Yeah.
Oh, no, okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. And then increase Constitution to 21. Oh, no, that's just in general.
No, that's just a... Yeah. Yeah,
That's not something you do every time you use the feat. It's...
No.
Okay.
I'll paste that off somewhere else.
Gotcha. Okay, is that everything?
That's everything, yep.
Okay, then growl.
Cool. Smack this bandit right in front of me with my warhammer. $14 to hit.
That will hit,
10 damage.
and that will kill him.
And then I will healing word again because the Cole seems to be getting smacked around a bit.
Just a touch.
For another 6.
Alright, I'll take that 6 every time. Perfect.
And that's me done. I'll just take one step up and confront this guy, and that's me done.
Alright. Henry.
I am going to... Everyone's in the way. Let's see. 5, 15. I'm going to move next to Bastion, and I'm going to shoot our... I can't tell what he is, but he looks like he has horns. I'm going to shoot him. Well, 16 hit him.
Who are you shooting again?
Our horned fellow here.
Yeah, 16 will hit him,
For 12 piercing.
and that will kill him. As he
Oh.
dies,
Nice.
he declares, "The Cliff Riders will never let you live."
Okay. moans of him bitching as he died.
Yeah, shut up already. Jeez.
Dude, it was mine!
You should be lucky I didn't send Bastion after him, which was my next move.
Some people, even in death, don't shut up. Yeah.
Right, now we're gonna get haunted.
His ghost comes back. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. Blah 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 blah.
A scroll that would allow us to bind him to something too, or some kind of spell. Just bind him to a book.
That'd be great. One of those rocks that somebody painted the word faith on. Perfect.
Okay, next I'll have Bastion basically run over to the other captain on the other side of Adrik, and I'm gonna have him try and hit him.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, he is... Bastion cannot see in this foliage.
Well, you're seeing the treetops. It's not all at ground level necessarily. So he's okay. He can see. The layers don't always pan out perfectly. So in a perfect world, your tokens would be under the foliage.
That's fine. Yeah, Bastion misses it, and that's the end.
Okay. All right, Cole.
Okay, I'm adjusting. I'm trying to adjust for the different things that I have that I keep forgetting I have. So I took Duelist as my fighting technique.
Okay.
So it's an extra plus. There's an extra +2 on there to hit.
Okay.
So I almost can't miss. So I'm going to step to this guy, offer him to surrender again, and if not, attack.
No surrender.
All right.
Fight or die.
Well, that hit either way. So he takes 8. No surrender. Oh. Some dedicated bandits.
Got anything else then for your turn?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright. Otten.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 15, 20. Alright, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What the heck? I think there's like no way. This sucks. Oh, there we are. Yeah. I'll just move on next to, I'll just scooch on up next to, Cole here and be like, yeah, these guys just don't like to just give up, so I'll attack them on my short sword. And
It's a good
19.
lesson.
Nine points of damage.
Okay.
Get a short sword.
And he is flanked, right? Yes, so
Yeah.
you've got advantage, so you've got a sneak attack.
Alright. Oh, very good. 9.
Ouch.
Bring it.
It's okay to make soft laser noises while you're thinking. It's not okay to make aggressive laser noise while you're thinking.
Good to know.
He surrenders. And he
He
surrenders.
surrendered to the halfling. Awesome. He surrenders life? Alright.
Wait, they both just surrender?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I'll pat down the one guy. the captain.
I don't think they're carrying anything particularly special. I'll double check here, but they've got a couple of daggers and scimitar, some poison, studded leather armor. I think both captains are identically equipped.
I'll take the poison and a couple whatever daggers they got.
Studded leather, yep. Yep. And then the bandit chumps have just one poison arrow that they shot at you, and that's it.
Are these captains carrying a similar note to the one we found on those other bandits we came across?
Yes, and they upped the reward.
What's the bounty now?
It's up to 500 a head.
I'm gonna take the note, one of the notes, and then scroll on the back of it, just say try again, and hand it back to the captain and say, give that to the boss.
As much as I agree with your with how good we are, I don't think we need to keep antagonizing him.
Poke the bear, poke the bear, poke
Where's
the bear,
the
poke
fun
the
in
bear,
that?
poke the bear. Exactly.
Poking the bear is going to lead to our deaths.
Well, it might lead to yours.
Yeah, yours. I mean, I'll just... it gets hot. I'm booking it, but... I'll stab those bastards in the back. I don't care.
This guy's probably not going to take this note back to the captain, but because he would kill him on the spot. But yeah, he's not going to let up. He's going to keep dogging you.
I remember correctly, it was 200 gold total last time, wasn't it? And now we're saying 500 a head. Was that? Do I remember correctly?
I had 200 a head in my head.
Okay.
Is it? You might be right. Maybe I'm the one who's remembering wrong. If it was 200 total last time, it's 500 total. If it was 200 a head, it's 500 a head now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's maybe keep it at 500 total. You know. Let's make sure that they're not. If they take one of us out, that's 500. You know, that certainly would incentivize me.
I don't know what he's paying him with. We took all his gold.
Right. He's got a lot more gold than we thought.
No,
Yeah.
You don't know what was
no,
up
you
there,
didn't.
or...
Nah.
No, I know.
I might just shrink down whilst this conversation's going on, please, Thor.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll be off this map in a second, but
Yeah, cool. Yeah, a giant dwarf. You don't see that every day.
If you're going to try and speak to the captain and antagonize him more, you might as well try and, well, I don't know. If he's actually got it up higher now, then maybe okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So, we still had the captain when we came across the first group, did we not?
Yes.
So he might not have known that we had taken her yet. And he might have been searching the keep to see if her remains were still there. Whereas now, he searched the keep and knows that her remains aren't there. That's why he's increased it. But with her being released now, hopefully she'll find her way back. And maybe it might get lowered again. I don't know.
The only other thing I can think of is, do we have anything in the possessions that we took that he might be really keen on getting back, other than the gold?
No. I mean, I took, I didn't really take... It was mostly just gold.
I think it's mostly that you wounded his pride.
Oh, well, he'll get over it eventually.
We penetrated so deeply.
Do we carry on to Penmanede, given this little encounter?
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
we need to put some
I
distance.
mean, once we get to Pemenade, we stay there for a night. We keep we kind of take turns in our room, just keep them watch.
Yeah.
And just in case something happens, then we just book it the next morning.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm going shopping while we have the chance.
I mean, I'll check out Pimmonide, but... Oh, yeah, one other thing.
But I do think we stick with in groups.
Technically, you'll be entering over here, but this will be a peaceful trek. And
Map's taking a while to load for me.
I've got a lot of extra map over
Yeah.
here. I'm going to take off some of the edge here so it isn't quite so. Yeah.
Otten, if I remember correctly, you may want to keep your head down low already since we're here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Someone went for a little
Actually-
stroll, didn't they?
No, they never caught me being here. I never got caught. No, you even noticed I was gone, so... The only one who tried to notice was Yorkinor, and he didn't see nothing. And actually, when we get back to town, DM, I will make my way back to that same building, and I will return the 20 gold.
Interesting.
Noble.
Isn't the point of being a thief to steal?
There we go. Is that loaded up for anybody yet?
Yes.
They didn't mess with me, so and I was just desperate to get some climbing gear, and so I'm just trying to be a little nice, a little Robin Hoodie, and return some gold. So,
Fair.
do you need us to drop it? Okay.
So
We're on the road in.
This
is that
mountain
right?
pass comes in through the mountains to the east and leads through some smaller village areas into the main.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's not what I meant to do, but there's that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right
Gonna
now.
follow the path.
Yep.
Go ahead, I'm just trying to reconfigure Bastion's health. Not like it really matters, but you never know what might happen.
That's not tempt fate.
Once again, like I said, never know.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. The road got a little spike in it.
That house just moved.
Yep.
Well, moving houses happen all the time.
Only if you're in Barovia.
Haven't been there yet myself yet. It's on my list.
Same.
Goodness.
Hey, the whole ground moved underneath. Earthquake!
I will say these are some nice villas.
Yeah.
They're all just showing up. still don't know how to put my dude on the map.
Oh, if you go to your journal, and just click on, when you point at coal, it'll turn blue.
Okay.
Just click and drag that over to the map, and it should fall pretty close to wherever you release your mouse.
There we go. Okay. Go back and do that. It's just a random picture I pulled from my own pictures.
That's fine for now. It'll work for tonight, and we can fiddle with it later.
I always wanted to role-play a Green Lantern, so...
I like it.
I think
Okay,
most game masters have a problem. Yeah, most game masters have a problem with a wish ring, basically.
Oh boy.
Bathhouse, Millard's magical trinkets, the greedy weasel, the seeker and the herald.
Millard's magical trinkets.
Yeah, that's...
No, Milan's.
Oh,
Not Millard. not that guy.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
Weapons.
He'd be having a going out of business sale right now, surely.
Oh, and there's a stable over here. You might want to stable your horses.
Right.
I'm going to inform Otten that I'm going to remove our
Infusions.
Our infusions, at least just for while we're in town.
That's fine.
In case you decide you want to find yourself a more mightier short.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we don't want you to waste an infusion on some rando guy,
Well, no, it would just disappear eventually.
boy.
So if you try and sell you'd basically be selling a magical short sword, and then eventually down the line, when I go to infuse something, it's no longer magical.
Well,
Look, that's not a... That's, I mean...
Let's get you.
Depending on how dodgy you want to be, that's not a bad business model.
dodgy.
Until they track down the person who sold them the said sword.
Disguise self, and I look like just some random dwarf. Or a female halfling.
Some people could try and could see through that. I'm sure there are some people who can see through any disguise.
Take disguise self as a spell, so...
I'm going to take it to the stables and make sure the horses are stabled there.
Yep.
Okay, they're good.
I want to see from the stables how many other are kind of might have come into town recently. I'll flick this stable boy a couple of copper and ask for some information.
There's been an unusual influx of traffic from the mountains.
Oh.
They're looking for a group of 4, possibly 5, led by 2 dwarves, maybe with a paladin.
Oh, word got around that.
Yeah, I'll use my crystal to communicate this to the group.
Oh, you guys have crystals?
Yeah, you have one too.
Oh, okay. I read about that in the, that's one of the few things that I took interest in. Not that it wasn't interesting, I just saw it.
Right on.
That came out really shitty. That came out really, really shitty.
After hearing this information, I'm kind of just quickly walk away from the rest of them and put the crystal up to my head and be like, we should probably not be seen together for at least a short bit of time.
Possibly.
Let's make the stables our fallback position.
I think I made this at the wrong scale. I think this should have been about double the scale that it was, which means that those neighborhoods I just threw in are a little too big, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Have we had a long rest? Or are we back to...
You have not had a long rest, no.
Okay, alright. I didn't know how far away we were. Sorry.
Nope, that was a good day's travel. And let me check the date here. I am going to... We started on the 7th, so you're on the 8th now. And it's getting towards the end of the day. It's getting towards twilight.
We try to buy one of those, oversized traveling robes with the hood. kind of have it over my paladin armor.
1 silver.
Awesome. No sense in making a problem if we don't need to.
I'm gonna go to the magic shop and see what he's got.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I'd like to do that as well.
I'm going
Somebody
to...
ping the magic shop location.
Oh,
Thank you.
nice.
I'm going to head towards a kind of a weapons shop.
The shop is a 2-story timber and brick building with dwarven wrought iron finishings. It is well lit by glowing gemstones that are set into the ceiling. The shopkeeper is a willowy, wispy, dragon-born male named Abiar. He has a thin Fu Manchu mustache.
Perfect.
No racism intended.
No.
I mean, if he's a gold dragon, then he would already have that anyway.
Okay.
Good sir. What wares do you have today?
Well, we've had numerous travelers in the area, and I have some lovely new items that might be very interesting to you. We can start by this walloping ammunition. I have 24 crossbow bolts that are walloping, said to be crafted by the princely dominion of Lenargian. Here we have a spell scroll of Shatter and a staff of the Adder. This staff once belonged to a half-elf artificer. I have smoldering armor.
Must not have been a very good artificer then.
This distinctive armor is said to compel its wearer to slay the Leviathan of the sea. The Quiver of Elana is a item created by the goddess for her most loyal champion.
What does that do?
Let's find out. 1 second, sorry, bear with me. Each of the quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra-dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while weighing never more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. The longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears. You can draw any item from the quiver as if doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard.
Wow.
That's pretty dope. I wish I had more than 9 gold right now.
He also has an immovable rod inlaid with platinum, boots of levitation, and a +3 dart. And that is everything that came in this week.
What do you think, Adrik?
How
I
much
was
is that
looking-
immovable rod?
Gotta look it up.
I was looking for something that might enhance armor or weapon output, but not seeing it here.
Yeah, that armor. don't know. Kind of go and force to fight a Leviathan? I mean, yeah, nope, no thank you.
5,000 gold for the immovable rod.
Okay. I'm just browsing.
Cole's gonna head to the bathhouse. But get in that long rest.
You can't get a long rest in a bathhouse, but you can get a lovely bath, a nice hot bath. 1 gold piece for standard and 5 gold pieces for the royal treatment.
God, standard will do.
By which I mean royal treatment with air quotes around it.
Oh, does
The
it
lovely
involve
maiden of
happiness?
the night. The lovely maiden of the night.
I don't think I'd be against that. I don't think that Cole would be against that, actually, but he can't really afford it. He's a little frugal. I mean, that would be pretty normal for those times, right? Plus, I'm immune to disease, so I feel like that's pretty solid. Pretty solid benefit in the bathhouse.
I think there's a few gods that might frown on that, but there's other gods that wouldn't. It just depends on who you worship.
I've got the male and female there.
The brother sister
and Adrimelech.
Yeah, and Anaset and Adrimelech. Yep, they wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I didn't think so. They're pretty chill.
Alright, I think my next step would be to go back to the foundry, that forge that we'd worked at before.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for a respectable weapon shop.
And I looked it up, and a pound of steel is 4 gold. A pound of cold iron is 4 silver. And cold iron is more resilient than steel, so I would think you'd want to forge with cold iron, at least for now, but it's up to you, obviously.
So, how long would it take for me to rework this plate mail to dwarven size?
Not a real long time, probably like 1 to 3 days, I'm guessing. You can get that done in 2 days.
I might start, knowing that I won't be able to finish. But I want to start sort of, I guess, getting it prepped and getting it ready for the actual work, knowing that we're probably leaving tomorrow, first thing tomorrow. I'll start getting it ready and saying my prayers and doing all of that as I start to prepare the metal to work.
If I assist you with that, I think that reduces the time involved.
Yeah, if you have crafting skills.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can do that. So we can make it about 24 hours between the two of you.
Okay.
We go a rest if we do that, if we're booking out tomorrow, but you'll end up with a good set of armor out of it.
I will go to the bathhouse after not really finding anything at the magic place. I'll go to the bathhouse. And,
there was a bunch of other stuff at the magic place. He was just going through what's new.
Oh, what else does he have then?
A lot of like basic potions and different scrolls. Some basic stuff.
Okay. Any potions of healing?
Yeah, several.
How much for 2 of those?
Uh, 100 gold pieces, 50 gold each.
I'll throw in 100 gold that way then.
Okay.
For a couple. Alright, so then 2 potions of healing. And then I'll go to the bathhouse and see that. And if I see Cole there, I'll be like, I'll throw in my 5, and then I'll throw in another 5 for him. If he to get the royal treatment.
The royal treatment.
Nice.
Okay.
I kind of
by all
abandoned him
means.
there in the battlefield there for a bit, so like
It's very
probably was a
refreshing.
little-
Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Wisdom is always a good
That's
thing.
5 gold each, so 10 gold.
Yep.
Okay.
So
And I
Cole's
have a new
sitting
best
there. Yeah, Cole's just sitting there having a nice bath, and then all of a sudden a nice female hand comes around his back.
Whoa,
We hope
hey.
it's nice. We hope it's nice.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Once
So,
again, Henry's just looking for a decent, respectable kind of like armor and weapon shop.
Yeah, weapons for sale right here. There's a traveling cart. You don't see an armory in immediate eye shot.
I guess for now I'll head over to the traveling cart here and I'll take a look at what he's got. Ask the good man what he's got.
What are you looking for?
Happen to have any heavy crossbows on hand, would you?
Sure.
I will take one of those, if you don't mind. How much would that be by chance?
Heavy crossbow. 50 gold for a heavy crossbow.
Alrighty. I'm going to
And
take a heavy crossbow.
I do have a +1 in today.
+1 heavy crossbow.
Yep. And how much do those cost?
Yes, that is intriguing on how much would that cost?
You find the cost easily of these plus items. What's that, at GM discretion?
Yeah, it's probably GM discretion, I guess. Well, it's always GM discretion ultimately, but I'm gonna go with 250 gold for a +1 crossbow. Heavy.
I think for now I'll just stick with the ordinary heavy crossbow.
Okay.
So that's 50 gold for that.
Yeah.
And then I am also looking for a short sword.
Yep.
Just standard short sword, that's all I need.
And those are not really that expensive either. Darn it. 10 gold for a short sword.
Yep, 10 gold. And then... Alright, now that I have all this new weaponry, by chance, would you partake in purchasing some of this weaponry that I no longer need?
Yep.
Okay,
Sure
so
will.
I have just a standard light crossbow.
He can give you 10 gold for that.
Fair enough. It's been used. Not going to complain. And after some of the stuff that Henry's had to use on the front lines, he will not complain. He knows what a very heavily used crossbow would look like. And then I believe I have one extra dagger that I don't need. Yeah, I have one dagger that I don't need, so I will sell him one dagger.
2 gold for that.
That's fine. And then I am going to ask him by chance if he knows of a kind of like an armor, like an armor shop in the area.
Yeah, go 2 blocks northwest, or yeah, and you'll find a large building standing alone on its street. That's the armory. It's pretty old. The building is pretty run down.
Okay. I will thank him for his for the good purchases and whatnot, and I will make my way over to that kind of general area. Oh dear, what is that?
I am just putting a new building on. That is the temple to Inanaset and Adrimelech.
Oh, well, I didn't know there was a temple to my gods. I'll head over there after my handy, and,
Quick question. In reference to blocks, is that like the actual like street blocks, or are we talking just blocks here? Okay, that's what I thought.
Street blocks.
That's what I thought.
Sorry, where was the temple again? Because I'll head over there.
Right
That's
here.
what looks like a
Oh,
giant eye.
Has what?
Can you see it up north there? I'm pinging it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the big eye. Perfect. I'll invite Otten to come with, if he chooses.
Yeah, I usually talk about my guy I take him. I preach he was a bit more on the trickery side of things, you know.
Knowledge and wisdom. You can use knowledge and wisdom for both of those things, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna meet you up there. I'm gonna do a little more shopping around.
I almost believe you. Awesome. Let's see.
Whilst we're working away on this armor, I'll just ask both Grell and our forge friend here where I might acquire the knowledge to construct a shield +2.
Oh, you
What
would
materials
already
I might
know
need?
how to make a shield +2.
Well,
It's just a question
It's
of getting
more-
it enchanted. It might take some time.
As we're... So, I have this... I don't know, I'm honestly, I'm not expecting this to make anything magic, just to be perfectly clear. I'll share that. So I've got Blessing of the Forge. So as we're forging, I'm praying over this metal, and I'm not expecting this to make it magical armor, but I am giving it the Blessing of the Forge as we're forging and you know making this armor. Just kind of imbuing it with as much of Pi's blessing as I possibly can.
Yeah, okay. That works. The armory is stocked with basic armor, and
Where is it? I was typing stuff.
it's up north, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
You can move your token there or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, they have a wide variety. They have at least a couple selections each of light, medium, and heavy armor. Some enchanted.
Let's see. Go on.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk on in and kind of browse and see what they have. Kind of walk up to the, I guess if they're who's at the counter? Is that my first question?
There is a dwarf at the counter smoking a pipe, and he has one glass eye.
Good man.
get it, it's cold.
How can I help you?
I am by chance looking for a chain shirt at the moment.
Oh, sure, I got chain shirts for you. How many do you need?
I currently only need one myself.
All right. That'll be 50 gold, please.
I will certainly give him the 50 gold. I am bad at math. I have to make sure I'm counting. I do this right.
Very wonderful.
And then I'm not too sure if he is.
You need a shield, lad.
Do I need a shield?
I got shields.
Sadly, I don't need a shield. I kind of need both hands with this thing. As I show him my heavy crossbow.
Of course, of course. All right. Good day to you, sir.
I was gonna ask him. I don't know if he's inclined to indulge in if he'd be wanting a kind of a a battle worn studded leather armor. Would he?
Well, let me take a look. Not with me glass eye, of course. He taps his pipe against his glass eye. All right.
I give it a little chuckle.
He gives it a look over. I can give you 7 gold for this.
That is
best I can do is 7 gold, lad.
That's fine. I wouldn't expect more from someone who knows their armor, especially one that's been damaged.
All right.
With that being said, there's nothing else I need to do, so that I will thank him and be on my way.
Okie dokie.
Grell's knelt in prayer over his armor here. I'll look around and see if there's anything that would give me an advantage here. Whether there's anything in this shop or further afield, give me either better shield or better warhammer options.
Nothing better than what you already have. It's equipped with all the basic forging tools, casting and molding tools. You've got a bellows, you've got a crucible, you've got a centrifuge, and you've got, you've got your tongs and your hammers, and
I will ask.
You've got you've got a good
since
amount
we were
of raw
here
material.
Since we were here last, is the forge like better organized? Because I spent like an afternoon just organizing this guy's forge and setting it up. Like, has he taken on kind of the education I gave him?
Well, not perfectly, but he picked up a few things.
Excellent. That's good.
So, and then other than the tools, he's just got some basic ore on hand. He's got a few steel ingots, a few cold iron ingots, and so on. Nothing real special. No mithril, no adamantine, nothing like that.
I'll just ask him whether there's anywhere in town he knows of anybody that has anything that might be of interest to me.
No, nothing comes to mind. Usually if there's any mithril or adamantine coming through town, I hear about it. Sometimes it even passes through my hands. And his eyes light up.
Okay. Alright, we should focus on Grail's armor.
So, and I would say Cole should make a donation, but you don't really have that much money to donate right now anyway.
Well, I'd make a donation. We're fighting all these bandits. We're gonna come across some gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts his 9 silver pieces in the cubby.
Bless you, child. May the knowledge of Inanna's sets be ever present in your mind.
As you say, sir.
Speaking of which, I meant to write that up because that will have some effect on your abilities as a paladin.
Well, I saw they have abilities for the clerics. Does that go for the paladin too?
Yeah, it'll be pretty similar or the same.
Okay, good, because I kind of put them into my character sheet.
That works fine.
Okay. I was very interested in an extra skill slot. I love skills.
Yeah. So, and actually, a lot of that world book was written, a lot of it's been updated for 5e, but not all of it, so there's still things in there that refer to Pathfinder, and there might even be a few things still left that refer to older versions of D&D, but but I'm trying to, it's a labor of love.
Well, there was a god that looked interesting, but there was no information on it at all. It's like the very first god looks very paladin-y. So, but I like the concept of how you're not so strict with the alignments.
Yeah, it's more according to the god you're serving than it is like this unimpeachable universal paladin code of conduct. It's like you're serving a god, and that's more what it's about.
Yeah.
Paladin is almost kind of like there's a lot of bleed over into cleric, like a priest, and in a lot of ways.
Sure.
Alright. I'll make my way to the armor shop that Henry was at, and do they do alterations?
Yeah, sure.
Because I got some, not totally kind of fits, but doesn't really fit, studded leather armor, just kind of get it, more halfling sized, and then also, like, sell off my, old leather armor as well.
Okay, 7 gold for your old leather, and if you want to just do an even trade, that's going to be about the cost of the alteration. So why don't you come back in the morning and I'll have your armor fixed up for you.
Alright, that sounds good. I'll just strip in front of him and just drop off everything and just have my skivvies on and my nice rabbit furred vest that I got, and I'll be like, see you later.
Alright.
Don't you have common clothes at least?
The vest.
If he wants to wear them, he does.
I would love to see halfling underpants. Like, that just sounds hilarious. Because they're super comfortable.
Oh, I just go commando. That's the most comfortable.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
And then I'll,
I guess it's
Letting it all hang out.
just the diggity bits.
Some of the more disappointing nudity I'm sure we've encountered.
There's only one other thing I would like to potentially do. Is there a so-called, like, I guess, bank here?
Are you looking for a currency exchange, or are you looking for, like, a vault?
Currency exchange.
Yes.
And then probably a vault.
Yeah, you're going to find that down in the, these districts, the merchant and government districts. There's probably going to be one anywhere in that area.
Okay, yeah, because I'm going to do a couple of things. So I guess the first thing is I'm going to try and convert a good portion of the silver to gold.
How much silver do you have?
I have 835, so I'm just going to do 830 of it and leave me with 5 silver pieces.
Okay, so that'll be 83 gold then, that you can add to your inventory and remove 830 silver.
Oh yes, and then I want to see how much I have once I do this. Plus 83.
Does anybody else want to do any currency conversions?
I just want to ask a question first.
Yeah.
How pure is silver coin?
Yeah, it's pretty pure. Are you trying to like melt it down for silver weapons?
Well, I was just contemplating whether I was going to melt it down and add a silver edge, or whether this stuff is rubbish quality and I'm better off exchanging it.
Well, silver is silver. You can melt down your coinage and make something else out of it if you want to.
Or you could just keep it and buy yourself an extra sock, and if you come across a werewolf,
Yeah.
improvise silver weapon.
Or a
I think I'll exchange it. That's it.
slingshot.
Yeah. No, I'll exchange it.
Okay.
I'll join Henry here.
So, and it's 1 to 10. So if you all have like 830 silver, you can swap that out for 83 gold.
I am going to... Okay, now how would this be done? Because, like I said, I'm trying to send money back home to my family to, you know, because that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm out here. So-called taking odd jobs is to kind of help the family. How would I go about doing that now?
How close or in a large city does your family live? Like, how close to a metropolis are they?
I actually chose, because it looked like the most plainsy looking area would actually be, I don't want to say Hampton, but probably be in between Dallas and Hampton.
Okay, so in Talos you can have a web vault, and the web vaults are all connected through the same type of. It utilizes the connections from the crystals. So what you do is you go to a web vault and you put your money, items, whatever into it, and you can take it out of any other web vault.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, indeed. So is there a web vault here, or would I have to go to, what is that place called that's right next to us? Los Ashton.
Los Ashton definitely has one, and there is a fair chance that Penmanide will have one. Yeah, we're going to say Penmanide has one. We'll put the web vault in the Travelers District.
Travelers District.
Is Penmanide kind of our base of operations almost? Seems like
it's where you started. It's not. I don't think there's been any decision made about where an HQ is, if you really want one, or if you just want to be mobile, or who knows.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, wouldn't mind settling down somewhere, but first of all, we probably want to get out of Penmanide after hearing our. We've had some traffic through here, but yeah. So if there's a web vault here, I'm going to go ahead and put 79 gold into that, and
Okay.
and I guess I could, well, I could probably just call my family and let them know, right? With the crystals.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll remove the 79, put it in the web vault, and inform my my father if he's the one who picks up the phone. I'll just tell one of my siblings to go give father the phone and inform him that I have put a small payment in the family web vault.
Cool. All right.
I forgot I had these two pieces. Interesting. I'll hold on to them though. I think with that, I'm done. I don't think I need to do anything else for now.
I think I'm happy just to exchange that silver up. So I'll go back to Grell and help him with his armor.
Okay. You've come down to late evening at this point, and you've pretty much exhausted the day, and it is getting to be time to get a room.
All right, I'll meet back up with the crew. After borrowing a good book. So where to, gentlemen?
I think we'll just go back to the old inn we stayed at last time.
Is that wise if we're being hunted?
Well, they don't know where we stayed, but
Oh,
we'll
okay.
We'll keep our doc. We'll keep. One of us stay up during the night. Take shifts.
Perfect.
Or we each walk in separately and be like,
Well, Grell's not going to be. Grell's working through the night to work on his armor. He's like in the zone, so.
Yeah, well, someone's gotta
yeah.
keep these.
And
little,
so with that, because they were looking for 2 dwarves and others, so you won't have the dwarves with you. Well, you might have one, but I definitely won't be. Grell definitely won't be there.
I'll carry on with you, Grell, and let's smash out this armor for you.
So
someone's gotta look after, Softy Paladin over here who can't seem to not get hit.
Wow.
The sponge.
That's
Right.
fair. That's fair, but damn. Your words sting more than their short swords, my friend.
Oh yeah, I haven't found my short sword yet.
I am going to kind of just, I guess, go with Auten at the moment because I got to re-infuse his. I have to infuse our weapons again.
Okay.
So I have no idea if he sold his or not. So
No, I didn't.
and I'm pretty sure if I were to try and infuse my heavy crossbow at this point, it would actually take away from Auten's sword.
Cool. All right.
So yeah, I guess I'll be the first one in the room. I still am covered up with that robe or cloak or whatever. So, hiding my paladinness a little bit, just not to draw any attention. Is there any sign of troublemakers?
Make a perception check.
Awesome. Nope, no sign here.
Goodness, what did he roll? Oh,
I rolled a 7. Looks okay to me.
Henry, you can make a perception check too.
me and Bastion will. Bastion, see.
Okay. Does that show?
I see, yeah.
You see a shady-looking gnome with a bottle of something, and he is on the opposite side of the establishment. He approaches you, says, "Pardon me, sir. Is your name Auten, by any chance?"
Depends on who's asking. And there we go.
Oh, and never
He
mind.
chuckles and says, "Yes, I believe it is Auten, sir. I believe it is." And he pulls out a rapier and attacks.
Rude.
Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah.
Roll
this
initiative.
Is this a surprise, or do we? Is this
First
just
one was
blatant?
good, but I didn't select the token, so...
Is this a surprise, or is this blatant?
It's not very blatant.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see. Cole and Henry are in there, and you both got deceived. Auten, roll perception.
Worst comes to worst, Bastion cannot be surprised. Just putting that out there.
Okay.
21.
Do I
This is
need
cool.
Do I need to roll initiative?
Yep, everybody in the establishment roll initiative.
Okay.
I like that it has the decimal point to break any ties.
Yeah, it does that from your dexterity.
That's pretty awesome.
Make sure you have your... Well, For me anyway, I have to have my token selected. Otherwise, it doesn't go into the initiative order. Because otherwise, I'd be sitting at 23 and not a 7.
Yeah, Cole, it's
mine didn't go
I'll
either.
put you in there, but it doesn't do your initiative if you don't have your token selected.
Okay.
So you're
okay.
not actually adding your initiative to the
tracker.
tracker unless you click on your token and then roll initiative. So I'll put it in there manually.
Lesson learned.
And I think that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one gnome
Yep.
asking this question.
And he is going to get a surprise attack. He is not going to get a surprise attack on Aten. He is going to get a regular attack on Aten. And 9 will not hit.
Yeah, no, that won't hit, but I need to make sure I don't have my armor on because I don't have that on me right now.
Oh, you're right. You don't have your armor on right now.
Hold on,
9
let
still
me,
won't hit, though.
Yeah, no, it's still 14 anyway, so.
Nice.
Where's our friend? I can't see him.
Actually, Cole put his token on
Oh,
top
there
of
he
him.
is.
I didn't see him either, so
Alright, well,
They just walk all over us little people.
so I'm gonna go ahead and just...
as long as they don't turn giant.
I'm gonna kind of just point blank shoot him in the chest with my normal heavy crossbow.
These guys are like, oh, snap.
23 to hit him.
Out of here. And 23 will hit.
For 9 piercing.
Oh God! All right.
All right, Cole, your turn.
Bastion.
It's Bastion's turn. Thank you. Sorry. Gosh darn it.
All right.
Bastion's... I'm just gonna have Bastion... Bastion's just gonna see this and go in for the attack. Oh, Bastion's at the wrong health. I'll fix that in 1 second. Bastion will then attack. Will a 13 hit him?
I don't think so. No, 13 will not hit him. Oh! I think I clicked on Bastion's token accidentally when I meant to click on... Okay, yeah, I did. So I just took 9 hit points off Bastion instead of Gavin. Okay, I got it now. Okay, so Aten, your turn.
Move around, scoot past Bastion, and get on the opposite side of the little bastard and be like, you little motherfucker. And I'll stab him with my short sword.
What about Cole? Cole's supposed to go.
Oh, yeah,
was?
and I was... Yep, I was
That's fine.
confused. I'm
That's fine. You
confusing
can go back
myself.
for a couple.
Oh my goodness.
I tell
I
ya.
was stunned when we get attacked by a tinier person than we have in our party.
So 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Jesus.
10 damage. Plus 19 total sneak attack.
Wow.
A
You've really been hitting with that sword tonight.
mighty stab. Okay, Cole, it is your
Well.
turn. And I'm sorry for the
I'm gonna take.
confusion.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. I'm gonna intimidate him. So you're already outmatched. It may be time to lay down your weapon. Shasta.
Little voice
Or
crack there.
not. My voice
voice-
cracks in the middle.
Little voice crack.
Spit up on myself a little on accident. It's just less intimidating.
Oh,
But I tell him, you've already lost this fight, sir.
you're going through the change, mate.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so that was Cole's. That's pretty much a full action using an intimidation skill.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
Okay. And so
I mean, if it's two halflings with me, right?
yeah.
Yeah, if they're straight murdering this dude, like, he just had his artery severed, like, I assumed the fight was over, but this guy's got some steel.
Oh yeah, it's not like he just got shot with a normal crossbow and then now he's, been stabbed.
I just ran him through with a short sword.
Yeah. Like, I'm speaking into the tip of your short sword through his chest. Like, bro, you should probably give up. But I literally, my die was a 1, I have a +5, so.
Oh, no. I made a 21 perception on that first time, so.
Oh shit, somebody's throwing illusions around. Yeah, that was really good.
He grows to large size, and he is going to do...
That's not good.
It really worked for you.
an intimidation. So make a wisdom save at 14 to avoid the intimidation.
All of
All
us?
of us?
Or
Everyone, yeah.
said wisdom save, okay.
Cole's
Oh,
good.
shit.
Henry is intimidated.
Does
And
Bastion need to
12.
make one?
Yes.
12 for me.
Otten is intimidated.
Not sure how to do this, but just click on that. It's
Okay, I am going to count that as a disadvantage on your attacks, and he will get one advantage attack on his next turn. And that will be Henry. Henry's turn.
This is alright. This has gotten out of hand. I'm gonna use catapult.
Okay.
Spell. Ugh.
It's not working.
Just like have a tankard fly off the table and smash him in the melon.
Yeah, that's basically all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have
That's
You know,
awesome.
yeah. So anything ranging 1 to 5, flies in a straight object. So I'm sure there's a tankard within straight object of him. If the object if he needs to make the dexterity saving throw on a failed, so it strikes the target and stops moving, and he will take 3d8.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's a good spell.
And then, he passed that. Because my spell save is 13, so he definitely made that.
Okay.
Even while being big too. Or potentially being big.
Okay.
Actually,
And
would that not break his illusion now? Considering that if it missed him, it would have gone through his so-called bigger form.
that would. There you go. So, and okay. I won't forget Bastion this time.
Yes, it is Bastion's turn. Okay. He is now going to make an attack. Now this is with a disadvantage again.
Yes. Everybody who's
What?
intimidated is at disadvantage.
But since he's flanked, it should just be a straight roll then, right?
Right. That'll cancel it out.
Okay.
That's better than disadvantage for
He's-
sure.
But he missed.
Still not. Yeah, Bastion's not doing good tonight. He must not be feeling well.
Well, he's keeping him flanked, though. That always counts for something. All right, Cole. You're up. Go for it.
Well, I offered him a chance to surrender, so
Yeah.
he's not taking this. So he's gonna have to get smoked. Oh shit, son!
No.
Take 7 crappy damage. Boom!
Ouch. Anything else?
And I can't really do anything else. Yeah, there's not anything else that I would do at this point. I remind him, he could still lay down arms.
I want to use this new spell I have, but I don't want to make a mess in this lovely tavern. besides getting the blood of a gnome all over the place, I'd rather not.
He surrenders.
Give the spell. Yes. He saw logic and wisdom.
I'm gonna walk up to him and just knock him out.
Okay, he's out.
Just boom, boom, not lethal, just bam, knock him out. All right, let's go interrogate this dude.
Really wanted to see the spell go off. Never mind.
Oh no, it's Tasha's
Next time.
cauldron brew. It's literally a 30 feet
Toxic
long
brew.
stream of acid.
Oh God!
So basically, this is what it does.
Like the fire hose.
So an acid stream emanates
Oh,
in a straight line, 30 feet long, 5 feet wide, in a direction that I choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw or be covered in the acid for the duration of the spell. Until
That's
the
a
creature
crossbow.
uses...
That seems like a really bad idea to do in a busy tavern.
That's why I didn't want to, that's why I didn't want to use that. That's why I used catapult. So unless the creature
Why didn't
uses
burn
an
the
action... Yeah, so unless the creature uses an action to scrape or wash the acid off themselves or another creature, they take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each turn.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Great spell.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta pick up Tasha's.
Vicious.
Okay.
So I do have the compendium for Tasha's. So the stuff is all in the.
Cool.
It's all in your compendiums. So.
And that's up to a minute long too.
Well, I mean, there was the little old lady sat at the table directly opposite all of this. She would have been totally covered by that spell.
Then we're in deeper shit.
Hence why I did not use it.
I know.
That's why I
I
just.
know.
There is nothing new to learn from this guy that you don't already know, but he does have a poisoner's kit, a suit of studded leather armor, rapier, and a dagger.
Take the dagger.
He also has 67 gold on him.
We'll split that. You guys each get 20. I'll take the rest of the 27 because he came after me first, so I get an extra 7.
Not gonna fight
Okay.
that.
So 20?
You might
Yep.
want to take that poisoner's kit with you, just in
I
case you ever
know.
want it.
I'm not proficient with them, but I can learn. So I'll take the poisoner's kit. I'll take the dagger, and this is some nice. Oh, this is some new armor. I'll take that too. It's more my size. And then
This will
I'll
fit
kick him in
quite
the
well,
ass out
but-
the. I'll grab him and throw him out the door.
At this point, is he not bleeding out?
Oh, I don't
Oh, he's
care.
knocked unconscious. No, he's stable. He's not gonna bleed out. But
Nah, I still throw him out the door.
let's see. Is there anything else that you need to know about this guy? Not really. That's pretty
He's
much
a
all
little,
there is
he's a
to
little
it.
cocky. He's more than a little cocky taking on the 3 of us with just himself. Are we still welcome here, I guess? After that?
You're fine.
Alright. I'll spend some time helping the bar staff clean up this mess.
Oh, cool. Well, that's nice.
I-
Not every brawler is nice enough to do that.
I
Well,
kind
not
of
every
want to.
flower is a night for Inananet? Inanaset. There you go. I was close.
Gotcha. I missed it at first.
Definitely gonna pull Otten aside and ask him, do we think it's still a good idea to stay here after we kind of kicked him out? They probably got so-called these spies at every place. So
Well, do you want to sleep out in the rain or whatnot? I mean, we all share. We pop into a room. We each take a shift, and just work it around, at night, or you leave Bastion at the door, and just be like,
I mean,
and then we go
well,
to
yeah,
sleep.
Bastion can't be surprised, so
Right.
he's always technically on watch. But
Okay.
I do want to take the first hour or so to reapply the buffs to his short sword and my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Once we get a room.
Let's pause for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and take a break. And I need to use the bio and grab some coffee. So we'll come back in about 10 minutes at the most.
No worries.
Okay.
Gives me time to make a sandwich.
All right, cool.
So at least to
Love
say
that kid.
we've took the captain with us as a kind of a negotiable coin, and we never needed to use her, so we kind of just let her go once we like healed her, gave her I think a couple of supplies, and set her on her way to hopefully kind of talk some sense into the guy, not to like straight up kill us, but
Yeah.
maybe reconsider killing us.
Yeah, but that hasn't gone too well yet, so...
Clearly
At the
that
moment.
doesn't look like that worked, yeah.
At the moment, yes. So,
But now we just let another guy go to tell him to leave us alone. And a note on the other guy, right? We left a note on somebody in the last encounter.
Yeah, but that's probably not going to go anywhere.
I like this group. I like this group. Just a lot of creativity floating around the table.
Stab, stab, stab.
so Henry would like to purchase, like, I guess, a sandwich or two with a cup of tea and order a room.
I'll cover the room.
Okay, 2
I'll
silver
cover
pieces.
the room and meals.
2 silver pieces for everything, or
For the food and the tea, yeah.
okay.
Oh, I'm going to get some food and tea too then.
Yep.
That's very frugal.
I mean, you guys are more welcome to get actual drinks. Henry is technically only 20.
Oh, yeah, no. After getting attacked, I'm taking a couple beers.
Right? I wonder what the D&D drinking age is.
Whatever the DM
11.
decides.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
It's funny to watch 11-year-olds drink, so...
I think it depends.
I don't have
on
much
work-
At a high
experience.
school, man. I work at a high school, and you will not believe the shit I find sometimes.
I believe it.
I think it depends on the race, and then at that point, it's just DM destruction.
I don't think it's never come up in a D&D game for me. But I like it. I like that it was a thought. That's good. Yeah, I'm taking the sandwich and the tea up to my room. Or up to our room, I guess.
I'm taking a heavy beer. Thick beer.
Very nice.
Which room is ours?
Oh, yeah, I guess it's on the map, huh?
You can have that
Okay.
room.
Okay. So, I guess I'll take the first so-called shift, and during that time, I'm going to go ahead and infuse. Otten, do you think you really need well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're all can hit pretty high.
So, I don't miss often, but... I mean, if you need to put it on something else, or if you want to move it over to his sword, he seems to be getting, pretty, soaked up there. I don't know. Hit a lot. I don't know.
I mean, I could put it on his armor. Well, I mean, that's not a problem.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah. I
No,
mean,
it's fine.
I'm going to be in the front all the time.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd say give it to him.
I promise you.
Fine.
Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm infusing it with a
Okay.
with basically a a +1 to your AC. Let me go ahead and make sure I read this correctly before I say anything. That's basically all it is. I'm almost positive.
That's pretty awesome. What class is that?
Artificer.
Very cool.
Yeah, enhanced defense. Any suit of armor or shield creature gains a +1 to the armor class while wearing the armor or shield or wielding the infused item. And it goes
Either
to
way.
+2 once I reach level 10.
That's awesome.
Yep, so you now have a +1 whatever armor.
Okay, chain. It's just chain.
And now I have a repeating heavy crossbow.
Very cool. Cole almost immediately drops to sleep. Like, almost immediately. He's like, yep, armor, cool. I'll be up early. See ya.
Who had this? Well, we got a spell book off the wizard guy. Who has that?
I don't want to say anything because I don't think no one ever handed it to me.
I thought we took it off him, but
I thought it was Otton or Henry that took it.
yeah, I didn't add it to mine.
I thought,
so.
yeah, I thought we had that up in the air for discussion. Never actually settled it. I mean,
Well, we said try to sell it or keep it in case someone wants the multi-class later, but...
oh yeah, I think we did say that. Yeah.
Is there any way if I look through it that I can tell what's in it? DM?
You
not...
don't... Do you have the ability to read arcane writing?
I mean, I'm not trained in Arcana, but... I mean,
I don't think you could really use it then.
Okay. Oh, not use it, but just, like... try to
Or
figure out
even
what's
read it, really. I don't think you would know.
Okay. Since my spell...
It's probably a bad idea anyway, because most wizards trap their spell books.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Yes, because now all we need is an Otton, slime Otton.
Then we can just name our group the Slimers.
Otton slime bottle.
Oh, grill.
Sorry, for Cole's benefit, during one of our first sessions, Grell got cursed and turned into this little scum crawler, and was just following the group around as this little scum thing on the ground.
Like a mini gelatinous cube.
It was the
pretty much.
first session.
It was fantastic.
Useful, though.
Yeah,
It
was
came in
fun.
useful. You were really scouting ahead with that.
Yeah.
that's true.
You can't
He
tell us
was.
what was going on except in single words, but...
He didn't have to roll stealth. He just walked right in. It was no problem.
Thought about it afterwards whether you could have got into a fight and maybe made the opponent slip up. Like, could you have got underfoot?
I was too scared about taking damage. Like, I did think about that, but I was too scared about it. I don't know how much hit points this have, and if it dies, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. So I just,
Fair enough.
Or you just revert, but it's a curse. Who knows?
That's a good-ass curse. Jeez.
Oh, there were several of those around in the basement there.
Well,
He reads a scroll and poof, it's like, what the hell?
I'm out.
No, he didn't even read it. He failed the wisdom.
He tried to read
Yeah.
it and he failed, yeah.
Wow. All right, that's a good DM trap. That's nice. Respectable.
Yep. Yeah, it was good. And I totally missed the hint of the previous room where there were a bunch of these things walking around, and there was a piece of blank paper rolled up, and it was like we had the foresight of there was a rolled up scroll that was blank, and then the next room we went into there was a rolled up scroll on top of this like tomb, and I rolled it up. I rolled it open, and it wasn't blank, and that's when I got cursed.
It wasn't
So
blank.
it was a great clue that I just completely missed.
I might be stealing that from my group because they are
Yeah,
getting a little
same.
too creative on it.
Yeah, same.
You could also do what happens to Henry every time he decides to open a door.
You're the one who just goes and kicks it
he
down.
is the kick in
so-
the door type.
Yeah, I'm not. Henry is.
Henry goes and kicks down doors that he thinks might have enemies on the other side, and lo and behold, most of the time it's a zombie on the other side, or not just a zombie, but a good 3 to special types of zombies.
And I'm just like,
Oh,
hey man,
right.
I'll just crack it open, look inside, and he's like, boom, kick in the door.
Yep.
It annoys me.
Halfling door kick.
Oh, he's human. I'm the halfling.
Oh, he's human. I thought he was another halfling. I'm sorry.
Oh
Raise
no,
this.
our DM keeps referring to me as a freaking gnome, so...
Yeah, I keep my
know,
brain is
it's
saying
fine.
gnome. I
It's
think it's the
fine.
portrait. It's looks kind of gnomish.
Oh, then you look at his feet.
Yeah.
He's got hairy feet.
Yeah, he's a really gross gnome. Just not cool.
Hey, here's the... Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Alright. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, we've got Bastion. He'll wake us up, right?
Bastion can't be surprised, but yes, he should be able to alert us if anything goes wrong.
Awesome. I throw him a snack. And then pass out. That's my last move.
Didn't realize that it's a robo-dog, right?
I guess I didn't realize.
Mm-hmm.
He does look kind of robotic.
Yeah, it's a robo dog.
All right.
It's not really
then a battery?
it's not really a robot. It's more of a golem.
Okay, cool. Oh, right. They have those defenders or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh,
Yeah, if you actually look up the Steel Defender in the compendium, you'll see it. There's the photo of it is basically a bear, but I decided to have mine as a Saint Bernard.
that's awesome. Did you draw that, or did you find it somewhere?
Oh, I found it somewhere.
Very cool. Very cool.
So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna, I guess, spend the first hour or so tinkering with the infusions, and then I'll go to sleep.
Awesome. And the other two
Sound
are
of distant
tonight, right?
hammers, right?
The dwarves are working on the armor all night, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Are you guys working on the armor all night, or should I assume, because you're going to have fatigue penalties?
Yeah, I was working on that getting it done as quickly as possible. So if it takes a point of exhaustion, then I'll take a point of exhaustion. It's
All right.
Same.
Testing. Oh, wrong one.
That's solid.
once Squirrel's into it, he's into it. So
Just comes back all crazed and
yeah,
slit
I
his hair.
hyper focused and just yeah.
There's somewhere to
So it
apply
was
fatigue.
human sized. I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say, is there somewhere to apply fatigue on the sheet?
It's a condition.
So yeah, so you can actually if you click on the little settings wheel on the character sheet, you should be able, there's somewhere in there because I've added it to mine. You can click one of the tick boxes and it will add somewhere, because I definitely did it.
Conditions.
It'll add the exhaustion level as an option to just pick on your character sheet. Pretty sure it's there because I've got it on there.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, okay. So in general options on the right hand side, second from the bottom, you've got show exhaustion tracking, and I've just turned that on.
I see it.
I think I must be going to the wrong cog. Is it the one next to spells? Or is it another?
Yep.
And then there's 3 columns. The third column to the right, just above the character mancer, like a couple lines above the character mancer, you'll see show exhaustion tracking.
Can't find on the sheet. Alright, yeah, I got it.
Yep.
So if you turn that on and go back to your core, then it will appear underneath where your hit dice and death saves are.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Got it.
So we're going to put that at exhaustion level 1.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep, so...
And I don't think it's going to go above that.
Yeah, it gets wiped out the next time we have a long rest, so...
Alrighty.
Presumably we get the ability to have a short rest during the night, though. Or not.
Oh. I'm not stopping.
That's what I was...
Short rest is like 20 minutes, isn't
yeah,
it?
you can take a short rest during the night. And if you can make a Constitution save at DC 12 with your Dwarven +2, you can ignore the exhaustion, at least for now.
Nice.
15.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So with a short rest, I'm going to count it as not exhausted.
Okay.
Just a night of burning the midnight oil. You definitely want to rest tonight, though. So.
Yep.
Having fun there?
I thought you guys froze again.
I just switched maps.
Okay. Cole will be up at the crack of dawn to start getting everybody ready to go.
Let me know if everybody can find their tokens out here.
I'll go pick up my armor from the one shop, and then sell off the other armor I got from the goblin last night, or the gnome last night.
I'm going to contact our Dwarven friends over the crystal and be like, hey, do we actually all want to meet up, considering that they're looking for us at the stables, or do we want to just kind of part ways, one at a time, meet up at the gate, and... Actually, where are we heading next, in reality?
Hey, Halfling. Are you sure you want to sell this?
Well, I'm picking up my other armor that you fixed up for me, and
Because it's enchanted.
Oh!
It is studded leather +1.
Never mind. You keep how much? You keep mine then. I'll keep this armor then, and then.
All right. Best of luck with you then, young lad.
Okay.
Looks like it's your size too.
Yeah. Well, I want some gold for the armor you're now keeping there.
Well, he had to take a payment for the alteration.
Right. I traded him old armor for that. I traded you some old armor to make the alterations.
Oh, right. So he owes you 7 gold. So.
Alright, that's what I was thinking. Alright, cool. Sweet, now I get to add my equipment.
So I guess that is a good question. Where do we want to be going next?
I thought we were just stopping here for a day and moving on.
Yeah.
No?
Yes, but
Do we head back
where
to,
are we going now?
what's that nearby city?
Los Alamos, is it?
Los
Yeah.
Ashton.
Lost Ashton.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a real big city though. So if we're gonna go,
Well,
I think
I
we
mean, we'll
can-
be able to blend in a bit more there and possibly find some
Oh,
more
yeah.
work.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
All right.
Read.
Oh, and if I'm correct, isn't that one of the cities that we can actually be able to?
It's
I
a
think
port
it's,
city or something?
teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up a cart at the stable if there's a cart for sale.
Sure there is.
Awesome. How much?
5 gold.
Awesome. So I'll get that hooked up on the horse, and we'll have a cart then, at least. I'll carry some more stuff. Since I have land vehicles as a skill, apparently. Let's put it to use.
600 miles did I just see?
What's that?
I was looking at the distance here on the map.
Oh, yeah.
650 odd miles.
My family's all the way over here in between this area somewhere.
Yeah, that's a trek, isn't it? Are you going to be following the road, or are you going to be taking the path less traveled?
If we're taking a cart, then it's definitely worth sticking to the road.
Yeah.
We're going to need to know about places en route to work out what sort of rations we're going to take.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because that is one hell of a journey.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have places to get more food on the way. There's nothing on.
Okay.
This is a pretty wide scale map. That doesn't mean that there's nothing between here and there. It's just that there's nothing big enough to go on this map between here and there. There's places to re-up your water and rations.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
assume I finished the plate mail and can don it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
I feel like everybody here can make something. I took like wood carving. So constantly whittling.
Well, I have brewer's tools, so I can make some good beer at some point, but...
Henry is here. Henry is just a combat medic here to help.
This is going to be a 21-day journey.
Wow.
Holy cow. Alright.
It's going to cost you 21 days worth of rations, which I think is 2 gold, and 21 days worth of horse feed, which is 2 silver.
There's places to stop en route. We can replenish rations as we go, right? We don't necessarily need to
Yep.
carry this lot now.
Yep, you sure can. So
And the only other thought I had is, do we go Penmini to Artik instead? And then up to Los Ashton? Adds a lot to the journey, but it's probably the
You wanna
path
cross
least
up the
expected.
field, but I don't see a road on the map to there.
Yeah, it's definitely adding a lot more.
Definitely added a
But
lot
it's
more.
path least expected, right? We're going to go back and follow round by the mountains, which is almost certainly going to be this guy's territory.
You're not wrong there, but that is gonna. It'd be about a month's time total
Yeah,
just to get the Lost Bastion.
You could make the Jordan.
I mean, we definitely could do it. It's logical.
I mean, we could also just go to Artik.
Yeah, what's stopping us from going from Arctic to that Chardon's port?
Hey, nothing.
Is there something-
It's your world. The world is your oyster.
There's
Yeah,
no
Chardon's port
road.
looks
You want to
pretty-
go
pretty big too,
off-road?
right?
Going
I
off
mean,
road
the way-
with the wagon is going to be a little slower. So
Well, I can.
you could forget the wagon
rid of
if
the
you
wagon.
wanted to. And
can I just say I didn't buy it?
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
fine?
it's okay.
Well, hang on. Let's kind of decide what our route is here first.
Right.
I was just throwing it out there as an alternative.
I mean,
Gotcha.
to be honest, I mean, if we do just go straight into, you know, off roads to Arctic, what's the likelihood that that's where they're going to suggest that we go? You know, I would think that we're going to go either north or south on this road, and from the looks of it, I doubt we're going to go south, because that kind of just leads into the mountains, and there's nothing at the end of the road there. And to the north is just going to lead to Lost Ashton, so eventually...
Or you could go west further to Chardon's Port, which is another
That's a big
starport.
spot.
With you.
I'm actually saying that, you know, if we're starting at Penman, I mean, if we go south, there's nothing to the south. And if we're going to take the road that goes to the north, they have ample opportunities to, you know, like you said, to kind of ambush us, at least until we get into, like, the forest/plains. I guess that's what this is. I guess this is forests. Is that what all this is? Like, forests, and then, like, this dark green over here is more like plains?
This is, like, scrubby plains, miscellaneous trees, like, I don't know, like, a little more trees than plains, a little less trees than forest, and then this up here is dense forest.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Indiana in that.
And then it's
area.
maybe more like Michigan up here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
For the Australians, that really means nothing.
Right.
Right.
So medium forest, heavy forest.
Right.
You have
All right,
coast
yeah.
and desert, right?
I've been
That's
taught
it.
my whole life that America's the only country that matters. How do you not know what Indiana's like?
What?
Hey, I've been
That's
there.
just nationist right there.
Isn't that just cornfield?
I mean, honestly, so have we, but we just choose to
Yeah.
ignore that.
Oh,
Which is
perfect.
fine.
Here's I'm going along with the idea of going straight across these forest plain tundras
Wait a
to
second.
Arctic.
What was this the group that had somebody that was super keen to go to the dancing orc?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
you know, if we happen to be going that way, then I'd be curious.
Dancing Orc?
Just
What?
wondering.
It seems
What?
like
What?
something that Otten would be into as well.
Oh, is that kind of place? Oh, I have not heard of that place yet.
I mean,
What?
and to be honest,
I presume so.
if we're going as far as to the dancing orc, I'm going to be interested in going back home to see my family, which is just to the north.
Well, I mean, Grell has no particular place to be. He's on kind of a pilgrimage looking for shit. So
Yeah,
he's happy to wander. Like
I mean,
he's listening out for rumors. So
yeah, Henry's just out here trying to make some extra gold for the family ever since, you know, leaving the local military, being discharged for being injured.
Well, I think
Sorry.
we're definitely going to find more work in a port town then.
That gives us sailing options as well, right?
Yeah.
so why don't we do the
Ashton's got the portal. You know we can teleport anywhere.
Who's got that? Ashton?
Ashton's got
Lost Ashton
yeah,
port
that
city, so
portal.
it's got you can teleport around.
Oh, that's how it's such a big city in the middle of wilderness, basically. Okay.
The way I see it, I think our best bet is to just go across into Arctic, and then we can decide where we want to go from there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Go
All right.
Yeah, I'd
across the
say-
land, potentially avoid some eyes.
Yeah, let's just get away from these mountains at the moment.
All right. Well, it's scrubland. I'm going to bring the cart. Like, if it's just basically scrubland, it's not that big a deal.
Alright, so how much gold are we actually, like, losing if we take this route?
How much gold are you losing? What do you mean by that?
Like,
Oh, you
for
mean
ration.
for your rations?
Yes.
Okay, well, from here to here, it's going to be 20 days to Arctic, and that is going to be 20 rations. At a gold for, I think it's a gold for 10 rations. Is that right? That's what it seems like it is. 5 rations.
I think I can take great food and water for my prayers for those days as one of the spells.
I think I can as well. Yeah, I can as well. I can do create and destroy water as well. So
Yeah, so we should be... How many does that feed? Where is it? Maybe I can't do it. Is it second level?
You
I've
create
got it as a first level spell.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. Okay. Enough to sustain
we're
up
good
to
on food.
15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours.
Wow.
All right.
The food is bland but nourishing. So that's gonna, between the two of you, that's gonna sustain everybody.
Well, I can't do it, honestly. I don't have it in my spells.
So I can also purify food and drink. So if we come across something that's maybe a bit dodgy, I can cleanse it, make it safe to eat.
Okay.
Have that as the fallback option.
Yeah.
Let's do this then. What you've got on hand right now is 10 days of food and 4 days of water. Why don't you, we're going to have you pick it up to 10 days of water, and that's half for everybody. So between that and the create food and the purify food, I'm going to say that you're good to go. So that's 5, 10, 20 silver, 2 gold for each character, minus 2 gold for each character.
Okay.
I mean, we could. I'm just throwing this out there. We could also just buy bulk food because we have the wagon. Buy, some bulk and just.
Yeah, for sure.
Wouldn't hurt to have a bit more.
I mean,
Your
it's
call.
better to have and don't need than need and don't have, right?
Yes,
Yep.
it
I
is.
would rather say we just buy the bulk. We all split the cost of what it would be for like a bulk, and then we eat what we can, and if we don't,
We don't have a single outdoorsman, do we?
Not anymore.
Nope, we had one guy, but he kind of just left. I don't know.
He went to do his own thing.
Yeah. Wake up and he's like gone. I'm like, what?
In fairness, he did almost die a couple of times on our watch.
That's true.
And then again,
Whoops.
this man didn't he cleave like a couple of ghouls in half, like
He did.
one hit?
He did, but he got cleaved a couple of times.
Yeah, he did.
So we're just going to take another 2 gold each to double our rations.
I think, let's do that.
So 4 gold total then? Okay.
And that puts us at 20 days rations, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can only turn this cart into a taco truck, so...
And now that we've got a cart, we want to drop rations all in the cart, and then we're not carrying that weight around.
That's
anything
exactly my
else?
point, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to unload a
Bro.
few things into this cart, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
I'll throw 15 days worth of rations in there, just in case the cart goes bye-bye for some reason. I'm gonna keep 5 for myself.
Just in case
Bye-bye.
the DM now has the idea.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I think that would run through anyone's head as soon as someone mentions cart. There's a plethora of ideas that runs through someone's head as to what could happen.
Now it does, a cart I feel like makes us a bigger target to regular bandits that aren't after us initially.
Fine.
Well,
Bring it
It's
on.
being protected by a paladin, so I think it'll be okay.
I think we can handle just about anything that throws at us. About.
All right, let's head out.
I mean, worst
Yeah.
comes to worst, you can always unhook one of the horses to the carriage, or the horse. I don't know if it's run by one or two. And we can also...
It's just a simple cart, yeah.
Yeah, you can just get away by that means. Because, I mean, we still all have our horses to an extent, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone still has their horses. They're not war horses, but they will
That's the next thing I'm saving for.
serve you well for the for the travel.
Alright, well,
All right.
All right, out we go.
yeah, on the road to Arctic.
Okay, one moment here.
We can see what we want to do from there.
Okay. The travel is fairly easygoing, relatively speaking.
Okay.
And let's get some music going. Let's get some wilderness music going, because we need that. So it's a wild area that is largely untamed, and beautiful countryside, but it does get kind of boring after a while.
Well, we're not here to be
I see.
sightseeing. We're trying to get through this just to lose people off our trail.
Is this all day one as well, or have multiple days on that too?
Every time I'm rolling this, it's a day.
So can I assume long rest at some point then?
Oh yeah, yeah. Every one of these days is a long rest.
There's some low ass 100 rolls right
Oh,
there.
that's an encounter.
2-1. No, never mind. Sorry. I
Yeah,
shouldn't
you
have
ruined
said
it.
anything.
I
I opened my mouth.
had to laugh here because when it comes to the stream, I can have music running in the background that doesn't play on the stream, and I switched the song, and the next song he goes to is "Runaway."
Nice. Yeah.
That's about right. As long as it's not a theme tune for us in the future.
Prophecy.
Don't like
Be Wrecking Ball or something more appropriate.
Now, just an aside. So the two of you are from Australia, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the
I'll bet-
podcast Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, I have. I've listened to it a couple times.
Okay, good.
I'll check that out.
out myself.
It's
Great.
definitely.
And just to be clear, we are in Australia, but we could not be further away from each other.
It's
Okay.
like New York to LA for us.
I know it's a big ass place, so
Yeah.
You're Canberra, aren't you?
Yeah.
Bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. New York to LA, definitely.
Yep.
No, I'm Kansas.
Michigan.
For the
yeah.
New York.
Illinois.
okay. Couple of Midwesters there. Okay.
I'm Perth, which most isolated
Oh.
city in the world.
Yeah.
Perth-
Whereabouts in
Perth
Perth
is,
are you?
I'm even further south, so I'm not in Perth. I'm south of the river,
Oh, okay.
about 60k south.
Oh, nice. I'll be over there in October for a wedding.
Oh, let me know.
Yeah. Well, my wife grew up in like the Maddington Thornley area in Gosnells,
Yeah, okay. Not
Um,
too far.
and yeah, so she's got family over there. So yeah, we'll be over there for a wedding.
Oh,
yeah.
if you find yourself over there, give us a shout. We'll do a
Will
drink.
do. Sounds good.
It's like typical dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was funny that you're both dwarves from Australia. That's just funny to me.
Mm.
But in that podcast, they call them tater men. They're very racist against dwarves in that podcast.
Whoa. Jeez.
Yeah. Not planned, but
Yeah.
worked out well.
Okay. Let's see. What have we encountered?
Uh-oh.
Bandits, and more bandits.
We stopped at the 94.
That's probably something high up. I see it.
No.
We encountered a tree. Cut down tree.
No!
There's one cut down tree. So I'm assuming that 2 of us are in the front, 2 of us are in the back, and then the cart's in the middle.
Sounds about right.
Do we want to have
For the
one door
sake
from
of
the front,
making
one
it
door from
making
the
it into battle anytime soon, Adrik will be at the front.
I would assumed I'm just sitting on the cart with who's ever driving the cart, just sitting there, shotgun on the cart, just keeping an eye out for stuff. But,
That's me. That is me driving that cart.
all right.
I don't know if that's where it is. I just threw my guy on the map before I forgot how to do that.
Honestly, a good idea. Where are we in consideration on this map? Oh dear, what is that?
That. Oh
Are
boy.
they rhino?
Okay, you have encountered 2 rhinos.
Awesome.
They're grazing.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
So where along our path do we need to go? Do we just need to go over this way?
Yeah, you can bypass. You can take the long way around if you don't want to deal with them in any way.
Probably the best.
They don't really.
best of
They haven't
idea.
really taken an interest in you at this point.
Probably the best of idea.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're territorial, but they're not going to attack unless we either pose a threat or get too close.
Yeah, if you take the long way around and stay out of sight, you can just ignore them.
Keep the distance.
So, and if we have another encounter, I'll probably just use this map again for time's sake.
Okay, cool.
Let's say,
So I think we're just
hand me
gonna-
the reins, and we're just going. I'll direct him, saying which way to go or whatnot. Just
Okay.
Sure.
okay.
I don't want to get in trouble with rhinos. What just happened to the map?
Switch
What
over
was
to switch back over to the.
that? Okay.
Switch back over to the main map. The world map. That's what I'm trying to say. World map.
I was scared. I said, we're in the clouds. We're dead.
Great, where am I? Crap.
Don't worry, I can cast Feather Falling on like 3 of us.
Hey, that'll help.
That came in useful.
Yeah, but sadly I will be getting rid of it once I reach the next level that allows me for level 2 spells.
Oh.
When do you get those at?
I believe actually next level.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I gotta look. Actually, I don't think it's next level. I think it's level
Check when I
6.
Yeah, I don't get my second level spells till like 7 or 8.
Oh no, I
7.
do. I get them at level 5.
These dice rolls are getting higher. Like a lot higher.
A 93. That's like a guaranteed encounter.
Oh, I just hope we don't get a hunt. Oh, 12.
12 somethings.
A 12 is like you encounter those kids that are selling chiclets.
You got
To survive.
what's a group of horses? Flock, gaggle,
Herd.
herd, a herd of horses.
Yeah.
You got a herd of horses
believe it.
passing through.
Any, no, none of us could. Someone want to, are there any good looking horses? Like,
Yep.
Sorry, I took that the wrong way.
It depends on the horse, apparently.
A group of horses is called a team.
A team of horses.
A
Thank
team.
you.
Or a harass, a rag
Yeah.
for colts, a stud, a group of primarily kept for breeding, or a string for belonging to one individual.
Wow. All right. That's a lot of different words for horses.
Yeah.
do we want to try to? I see a couple good ones. Do we want to try to catch them, break them?
I've never done that.
Grell is not even remotely interested.
No.
All right.
Yeah, don't.
Like, think of
I
Grell on a
understand
horse,
your
like Gimli on a horse. It's just
I
not at
understand
all.
your teams, Otten, but you also got to think we're trying to Put some
I know,
distance.
I know. I was just like, oh.
More horses is not a bad idea for increasing distance. I mean, horses can get tired. They can break their legs. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. Is anybody familiar with how to break a horse in the group?
Animal handling is
Nope.
what you're looking for, or
Yeah,
I don't know
trying
if-
not to say it. And
I am not trained in it.
I'm not trained
It's
in
based off wisdom, which mine isn't too bad, but I am not trained in it at all.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a decent wisdom, but it's
No one ever thinks animal handling.
Yep, that's
Out of curiosity,
I
are
would
these horses
say,
shoed or are they wild?
wild.
just a bunch of shoot horses running around.
Right, I just want to make sure we're not
Yeah.
nicking somebody else's.
Here's
Oh yeah,
the way I
ranch.
see it.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought about it. We left the trail. Oh well, it wouldn't matter because of the cart. Never mind.
Okay, letting them go then.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say we could try and have our group go in between them to kind of lose the trail.
Oh, dear.
But we have the cart, so the cart's gonna leave lines.
Now he's rolling high.
shit.
This
That's all.
is, you see a ranch in the distance, a large farm.
Well, we can maybe stop there for a good meal, do some chores, get a good meal.
It's owned by
Maybe
halflings.
swap over.
They're surprised to meet
Halfling?
you. Oh, we don't get much visitors around here.
What are they?
Hello,
Halflings.
Oh, halflings. Okay.
my
Sweet.
people. We meet my people.
Would you care for some tea and some bread and butter?
Well, sure, cousin.
All right. So you guys get a
I'll
good rest.
I'll just ask if they've got any like metal work that needs done, anything that needs mending as far as metal work goes.
Oh yeah.
Um,
They've got some lovely hinges that are getting old and falling apart, and some bit and brittle and animal equipment that they could use. You could probably put that together pretty quick.
I can, and then I will also hang on, let me read this. So I'll use my channel divinity and use Artisan's Blessing. So I conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal. It can be a simple or martial or a suit of armor, but it's got to be worth less than 100 gold. But all I need is the money value, and I can make a lot of it for an hour. So I'll just start like just whatever they need.
Yeah.
I will use whatever metal they need repairing, and I will make it brand new.
That's awesome. While he does that, I'll help with chores around the farm, whatever.
I'll kind of just stay on lookout with Bastion. I would help out, but
Oh, we still-
I just feel like if we all are doing stuff, that could be a bad
Mhm.
waiting to
Sure,
happen.
sure.
They have a German Shepherd taking care
Nice.
of some of their flocks.
Oh, I would have Bastion go play, but that's a working dog. Can't have the working dog interfere.
What tribe are these halflings?
The tribe, let me look that up. Let's go to my tribes. They're probably going to be the farmers. Clan.
Or are these yellow little ticks how far we've traveled so far? I just noticed. this.
Yeah. I'm just painting them in there.
Okay,
I
cool.
rolled up the hilly dale is what I'm from.
The green pasture.
Okay. Oh, so not too far from me, but okay. Didn't know if they would be my same tribe or not.
We'll ask them if they know anything about the Cliff Riders, whether they hear of them in these parts.
Oh, no, never heard of them. Never heard of any such. Probably not going to find a group called the Cliff Riders around here because there are no cliffs.
Cannot fault that logic.
That's solid.
How about any bandit activity around here? Are you generally safe?
Not recently. Yeah, we're generally pretty safe.
All right. That should make our stay that much easier. So yeah, what do we stay here for the night, basically, and move on in the morning?
Yeah.
Yep,
Sounds like a
and
plan.
we can re-up your rations and water to 20 days each. I'm tracking that for you, so you guys don't have to.
Okay.
I just track it as a group.
Do we need to drop any gold?
They're not asking for anything in return that you haven't already given.
Okay.
Very cool. Halfling rations. I bet halfling rations are amazing.
And plentiful, right?
Exactly. It's like ogre rations, ogre sized.
Salted pork and cheese. Mmm.
If I can't eat another third breakfast, I can't do it.
Well, about 11 seats.
We'll have to take our armor out. We'll have to be working on our armor and let out the weights.
Let the belt out and not.
Yeah.
Okay, well your time at the farm passes uneventfully, and you move on. So let's move on.
So we've got 20 days of straight travel easily that we can do.
Yep, and you're at about 10 at this point.
Awesome. Let's just keep avoiding shit.
Oops.
I'm
I'm going in the wrong direction a little bit here. I'm not trying to take you off the rails.
That's right. Does anybody in the group even have survival?
I mean, not the time to ask.
Now's the time to ask.
Well, don't ask me. I'm good.
I'm not terrible at
I
it.
mean, I've got some nature. That's just about it, though.
Yeah. Hey guys,
I'm not terrible at
so
it.
we're passing the point of no return on this journey. Has anybody got survival skills?
Yeah.
I'm
Nobody.
halfway through this trek. Is anyone
Which way is north?
Does anybody
my
know
God.
which way north is?
away from the snow? That's the best logic I got.
I would have totally made a ranger if I knew. I guess I did.
Ah, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
We're good. What a group of city folks. We need to get to Waterdeep and spend the rest of our days there.
Yeah.
Seven. Super low. Just wait, we're gonna end up like the Israelites wandering 40 years in the desert.
Oh dear.
Jeez.
Oh, good.
Oh dear.
That's always what you want to hear your DM say.
What's the second set of dice? 1d12 and 1d8. Alright.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, alright.
It selects an encounter.
Okay.
Bastion can't be surprised.
Yeah. So, there's a pride of lions roaming the plains. They are not hungry enough to try to attack you, so
Okay.
you're pretty much just gonna pass them by unless you feel inclined to collect some trophies.
Do we win some?
Here, I mean, this is
okay.
I'm not saying we do it. I'm just saying how many we talking here.
A pride of lions is about 3d6. So we're looking at 16 lions.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We are
Hard
good.
pass.
I'm sneaky, but I'm not
Moving
that.
on.
I'm sneaky. I'm not suicidal.
The 16 lions. Jesus.
I mean, to be
Oh, no.
honest, actually,
I'm gone in one gulp then. Yeah. Oh, no,
Whoop.
thank you.
I kind of want to. What would the AC on a lion would be though?
6, 7,
No metagaming.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, well, this is past. This is past. We already said we're
Jesus.
not.
14. Oh my.
I gotta look that up later. Oh dear.
You're having some feedback
Oh
there.
my.
Sorry, is that me?
I think so. I can't quite tell for sure. 14, 15, 16, 17,
Yeah, it's you. It's you, Cap.
18.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll drop out and then come back in.
19.
Is that better?
So far, so good.
Yep.
Okay.
You are approaching a fringe civilization, like a fringe village farm. You can see some horses out to pasture, some cows, some sheep, chickens.
Okay. Cool.
So you can bypass, or you can go pay him a visit if you want to.
How are our rations at this point?
Well, we are almost to the town.
Let's see.
I think we're good.
Yeah, you had 20 when you left the farm, and so 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. You have 9 days of rations left, and you're 1 day out from Arctic.
I
Oh,
think
we're
you
doing great.
couldn't hurt to get some intel here.
I mean, that is true. We could probably ask about Arctic, how it's before we just go on in.
Good
I'll go
thinking.
knock on the door.
Yeah, let's stop by and ask, how things in Arctic are going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like German Shepherd is the herding dog of choice around these parts.
Oh, this is a good doggy.
This is a human farm. There's a man and wife team with a small family. They look young.
Okay. I'm going to check and see if any of them need any assistance with any diseases or issues. And I can take care of those. For 4 of them, I can take care of that.
Well, our little one, littlest one, she got the fever. If there's anything that can be done, we'd be most grateful.
Fantastic. I'll go take care of that.
I can assist them in that with my expertise in medicine.
Okay.
Oh, I just use prayer. You can keep your science.
We'll see how far faith gets you, boy.
Go Trump! No, I'm kidding.
She blinded me with science. Beep, beep. Science.
With that being said, I guess I'll go and talk to the head of the households and ask him about Arctic, what all is happening around Arctic.
Arctic is a landlocked hub town with 3 major roads, as you can see. They have land traffic that comes through for trade. They do some importing from Los Ashton and some importing from the Chardon's Port District, which affords them quite a bit of diversity in their dry goods and weapons and so on.
Are there any troubles in Arctic right now? Or is it a relatively peaceful town?
let's see here. The people tend towards skeptical and paranoia.
Probably something's going on around here.
The dwarves tend to be untrustworthy mercenaries.
Sounds right.
It's fair.
Never trust a tater man. Oh no, you're not frozen. Okay.
The ruler is a fairly iron-fisted, tyrannical type. So that's pretty much what you got.
Are there any local laws or customs we should be aware of?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much covers it.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I guess we can move on out towards Artik. See what all work that we can get out there as far as doing what we can.
Yep.
I think we've put a decent amount of distance in between us and our friend.
Nice to meet you, Captain.
I just figured that out. I figured out how to do it. Sorry. Now you see that I'm kidding when I make these awful jokes. So, that's good.
I was just gonna get Henry down there to get a camera going, but if he wants, of course.
Okay, so I think you've gotten to the point where the Cliff Riders will lay off if you are not interested in pursuing that any further.
Yeah, for now. Who knows? We may get super strong and come back someday and kick all our butts.
And maybe I might go find that Captain Waco.
You and your redhead.
Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with
I'm
redhead.
sure she's probably got someone else in mind. Probably doesn't care for young men.
Wait, how young are we talking here?
20s? Mid to
okay.
late 20s.
Okay, maybe not so. Maybe not. Maybe not so different in age then.
Because young means something very different to a dwarf.
This is human young.
Yeah.
So I gotta pull a map out of my ass, so give me 1 minute.
Alright.
Always good when we mess up the DM.
Sounds uncomfortable.
I just looked up the stats on lions. We definitely didn't want to tangle with 16 lions.
Well, they wouldn't have all been grown.
Oh,
They would have been. Some of them would have been, eat cubs.
Oh, we could have
Yeah, but
stopped Simba.
They've got
Live
pack
action
tactics,
Simba, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pack tactics. Don't mess with that.
and they got stealth, and they weren't missing a few hit points here. They were pretty solid.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no.
That could have been real nasty.
Oh,
Unwise.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then having a nice, hood made of a lion's head, very intimidating.
We go with your rabbit
Yeah,
lined cloak, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the halfling with the
Wrap it
lion
in the
cloak
hair,
is
you
just
know?
dragging 3 feet behind him.
Yeah.
I am
No,
king
it's
of
made out of
lions.
comfort.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta figure out how to put a little picture in my thing here, in my little image, where it's just like I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's your main
Yeah, go to your journal,
profile
select
on
your character.
Roll20.
I can put it in there?
I think, but you may.
Yeah, so if you go to your journal, select your character, so it brings up you got 3 pages of your bio info, character sheet, and attributes and abilities. And then in the
Yeah,
bio and
it's-
info, you should have a upload picture.
Well, you hit edit and then you can upload the picture.
Oh, that
and then
one.
you
Oh,
can-
yeah, that one.
Yeah, and then when you go back to chat, you go to the very bottom where it says as, and then it'll have your name and then the character's name. You select the character, and it'll pop up at the bottom. Yep, because if I'm correct, if I go to Bastion, I'm Bastion now.
Okay. Sorry, which one do I go to?
The journal, you select your character, go to bio and info, and on the other side of that little window, it'll say edit. You hit
Got
edit, and then it should allow you to change your avatar right there, and then you hit save changes.
Okay, perfect.
And then when you go back to the chat, you go down to the bottom where it says as, and then it should have your name in general and then your character's name.
There we go. All right.
Oh wow, that is a big map.
That is a town.
Beautiful little town, though.
Oh, indeed, it is very beautiful. It's hard to
Got it.
believe that this would be ruled by
I feel
a.
like this town I have seen before.
Your ass has some great maps.
You might have. It's
Yeah, it's a...
one of the first ones that came up on my search. I put in large images, and it really doesn't seem that large to me, but I really miss the old way of Google searching images, which you could specify pixel dimensions. I really think that was much better, but we don't have that anymore. And that's life, I guess.
I guess we'll just kind of walk into the main little city circle here.
You'll be approaching from the east.
Okay. Oh, on the road there, yeah.
To zoom in big time for
Put us
this.
there, yeah. Okay. Oh, jeez. Just realising how big this thing is.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, you zoom in, it gets pretty pixelated, so we'll roll with it for now.
I really
Tiny.
wish I could figure out how to change.
That's like
Bastion's
scale right now. I was
to
like, God.
stay permanent.
Wow.
It's about the right scale, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I checked. It's the right scale. These are some big buildings. I measured it. I measured it on the scale down on the bottom right, so just to make sure. Oh, you mean the scale of the squares? The scale of the squares is 10 feet, which is
Okay.
if you've
Just
only
double.
played 5th edition, you probably have not encountered 10 feet squares before, but they used to be a little more common than they are these days. But
Oh, like in dungeons, yeah, they're scaled on big maps to be 10 feet, but then but you're only moving, like 5 feet, but yeah.
all right, you got
Yes,
guards
we
at the
approach
gate.
the gate.
State your business.
Just looking for work.
Brew, looking for work.
You'll find jobs posted on the town square sounding board. Our Travelers Guild has many amenities, and the Merchants Guild has lots of trading. Please enjoy our town and spend lots of money here.
I
Subtle.
think we're managed.
Okay.
Welcome to
I'll
Artik.
fling him a silver for the information.
Thank you. All right, he opens the gate for you.
So I guess we're making our way to the city center to find this board first.
Let's find somewhere to hold up and sleep. Well, put our bags down,
Mm.
and then have a bit of an explore.
Yeah. We'll probably find the closest inn near the city center as well. So
I'll but as we come through the gate, I'll ask the guard, what's the best inn in town?
Best inn in town.
I'll chip in with affordable best inn in town.
The best inn in town is the Yellow Mermaid.
Are there any places of leisure or houses of lady favors here in town?
Yellow Mermaid.
Oh, okay.
one
It's a
stop
package
shop.
deal.
Oh, very nice. I'm gonna have to take notes of this place.
We found our major quest stream is to just whore our way around the land.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh boy.
This is a
Man,
stable. You can stable your horses here. This is the Yellow Mermaid. This is a blacksmith.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
Hang
Or
on.
can you
I'm-
ping?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of this.
Oh, okay. Stable. This is the Yellow
Still not seeing
Mermaid.
it. Hang on.
This is the blacksmith.
Is anyone seeing any of this? I'm not seeing.
No.
I'm not
No.
seeing any of it.
Oh.
I'm not seeing anything.
It. Yeah, I
Ping.
I just saw
Here we
that.
go.
yeah, I just pinged.
So you pinged here?
Yeah,
Little up.
I'm pinging.
Right.
I'll just
The
follow you
pings are
guys.
so
I don't
tiny.
know.
That's the thing.
Here, I think we're saying.
Hold on. I'm gonna try refreshing. Let me see if there's some kind of.
That's the stables. Right here is the stable.
The answer with Roll20 is always refresh.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Indeed.
I like in this town
Hmm.
so far.
I really like it.
Yeah, the pings are just so tiny.
I was shift pinging though, and it should have shifted your view. So let me try again. So
Yeah.
that work?
Oh. Yeah.
Stable.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, stable.
That's the Yellow Mermaid.
All right.
That's the blacksmith. That's the town square.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all
Oh,
right
okay.
here. Perfect.
So this was the Yellow Mermaid here?
One to the south.
This one.
This one.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll stable the horses and everything while you guys explore.
Go and secure some rooms and
Yeah.
have a
sounds
look
fair.
about. Yep.
I'll be getting my own room.
The stables are here. Yeah.
I wonder why.
I would insist on it.
I will
Yeah.
insist on a room far away from Otten's room then.
I call top bunk.
I'm probably gonna try and have me and Bastion stay in a room for a little bit away from Auden, because next thing you know, you're just gonna hear large bumps and moaning, and Bastion's gonna go nuts.
Good thing with all this horn, you'd think I'm a bard.
So,
You've been
what's
crazy,
it
I
cost here?
Yes.
2 gold pieces a night for standard. 5 gold pieces a night for royal room.
I'm happy with standard.
Standard's
I'll
fine.
take a royal room for the first night.
Okay.
So 5 gold for that.
Oh, the royal room
we
is
should,
just lovely.
And
Yes,
does
yes.
that include stables, or have we got to factor that in as well?
All right, buddy.
The stables I haven't really been charging you for, so I don't even know what they cost really. I'll just figure it's included in the inn.
So 2 gold a
Okay.
night. We're going to book in for a couple of nights here, gents, or are we going to just take it a night at a time?
Well, I say a night at a time, because we are looking for work, so we may
Yeah, might
We
take
may
us
be
out of
out
town.
be out in the wilderness. We'll need to.
Maybe. Cool.
settle in for the room, and then are there any shops with magical items around?
Actually, still have money.
Well, yeah, I'm very frugal with my money.
What? I just saw the craziest randomized plot hook I think I've ever seen.
Let's do it.
Here, check this out.
Let's do it. I'd like to see it explode. Oh, shit.
That's amazing.
What?
That is
Let's not do it.
amazing.
Did we just see that?
No, I want that.
Oh, Kingdom!
I don't even know how to handle that. I just wanted to show you. You did not really see this.
That's like some Baldur's Gate style stuff there. Like, just sent to a Avernus hook.
Yeah, I don't.
Quite like this place.
So I guess we go back west. Okay.
Or keep going east or north.
Let's not go there. It's a rather silly place.
Oh, capital cities flying around. The kingdom explodes.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Where did you even find that? Where did you even
It's a
find that? Somebody was really with them.
It was a random plot hook generator. That one showed up.
That's got to be like a 1 or a 100 on the scale, surely. It doesn't get more serious than that.
Barely avoid getting hit by the capital city.
Yeah, that's just like, like, after our heroes have been through death, torment, and all this, they arrive back home to finally rest and recuperate.
Come on!
Yeah, and then it's just that big mushroom cloud in the distance, and it's just like, and like I could see it, like, probably Auden would be just standing on the end of the boat, just going, "Fuck!"
We're going to take a night here and then look for some work.
Okay. I'll give you a few postings that you find. You can read into these a little bit, so.
Oh God.
That looks
Yeah,
like something out of a Grell and Cole's.
I wouldn't even say depending on the temple, Grow would be interested.
Yeah.
That just offends anyone. Honestly, that offends anyone who's religious based. So, well, for me, so that'd be something I'd be looking into as Grell.
Yeah, if we find that, I definitely.
There's 3 to choose from. Yeah, I can give you more if you want.
Oh.
Well, Cole is definitely interested in the drought
Yeah, same as
from the
Grell.
temple.
Yeah, that's to a party. I mean,
I'm confused.
I'll
along the
persuade.
lines of like how is a drought spreading?
From the temple, like that's
Magic.
something's wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
So
a little
that's
worried.
the temple.
I was a little
Something's
more
gone
interested in
funky.
the crime boss, but I mean, I guess I'm not gonna have a say in the matter. Party favors go.
Honestly, if that hadn't come up, I would probably be too. But for Grell,
temple.
he wouldn't walk past that.
And knowing me, honestly, after we figure out this drought, in reality, Henry would probably be more looking towards trying to help the monks.
Why not put 2 and 3 together as one story?
Yeah, we can.
Pretty much
We
the
can see what
same.
happens.
Holy monks, yeah.
I mean, yeah, they could almost all be connected.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Let's
Yeah.
check the temple.
I want to shop for some magic items, but
I would say let's take the last 15 minutes for town time and
Yep.
do some
Okay,
shopping
got it.
and stuff. But you can chew on these missions, and I don't mind combining them. We can do 2 and 3 or whatever. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
curious if there's real estate here.
Sure. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
what's the options?
I'm gonna kind of keep this in earshot of I think it's Adrik who said that, right?
Yep.
That we need to also be careful about potentially settling down here because the person who kind of runs this place is not the apparently nicest of people.
Mm-hmm.
So just
So we take him out.
Yeah.
Take out a tyrannical.
Who do we install?
Ourselves, obviously.
Oh,
It would be the first time I've had to run a town.
I mean, I'm all up for some little murdering if it gets us some gold, but I'm not ready to stick around and run a whole town yet.
Yeah.
I'm a small business entrepreneur.
Don't want to settle down yet. I understand.
I could do some murder for gold, but
Let's see.
I got a business. I wanna
We are
start.
not murder hobos.
Well,
We've
Yeah,
got
really?
Lance's brothel in a side street near the town gate. The tavern is a stone-walled row house with a yellow tile roof and a pillar-curved entryway. It contains curtains draped over the walls and very few tables and chairs. There's a blacksmith running a establishment called the Callous Sword. This is in the market center, the market quarter. The street outside is recently paved with worn brick, and it is set next to a grand hall. The blacksmith is a plaster and wood-framed large single-story building with black shingled roofs and a small vegetable garden. It contains a crossbow sitting on the counter and saws and tools hanging from the ceiling. Strange and dank, kind of run down. There's an alchemist in town. And I'm not really labeling these. I should be labeling these. So I've got some consistency. So there's the blacksmith.
Yep.
We're going to put the brothel over here. I keep trying to press T to turn on the text tool, like this is Photoshop. I'm just very used to Photoshop. The cordial elixirium.
get out of there.
Alchemist shop with some different potions and things of that nature.
It's a cool little town.
The Ceaseless Clockworks, which has a lot of gadgets that engineers might be interested in, or artificers.
Let's take a stop there.
Or forge clerics.
Yep, possibly.
Oh, I'm more interested in that rundown forge.
Yeah. So, and then the forge is right here.
Oh,
Right
you know
over.
what? That's something I'd like to try and tinker with. That is definitely something I want to try and work in so-called downtime, I guess, or any kind of like. I am going to try and make it. You know, like how there are some like shows or whatnot where they'll like they can shoot like these little cross like nets. They shoot nets.
Oh, and they've got
Okay.
weights on the end, and they kind of like spread out when they shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and that's probably what I'll do for as of now because I want to try and do something that brings something new to the table, but it doesn't make it like, oh, I get like a boost in this or a decrease in that. I just want to kind of like bring something different to the table.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
So
really
I think,
cool.
yeah, so I think I'm gonna probably work on that. So I'll probably have to go purchase a a net, probably some either bags of sand, some ball bearings, and then try and figure out how to do something along the lines of firing this from a crossbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
But at least with the heavy crossbow, it'll make it somewhat easier. Unlike a light crossbow, where it probably would be very more difficult.
Cool. All right. And those are the noteworthy places. There's all of the basic shops that you might need: armory, weaponry, food and provisions. All the good stuff.
All right, I'm gonna stow most of my gear and start to explore the town in common clothes, whatever.
I just thought about it. I mean, if we want, I know it's probably not the best of idea, but I actually kind of do agree with Adrik now. We probably could look for somewhere small to kind of just set this as a base. For now, worst comes to worst, we can always sell the place if we don't approve of how things are going here.
Or just kill the people in charge.
No. Henry will not take part in these hobo killings. The only time he will begin to even start doing something like that is he will start to defend the people. He is not going to go out and just start assassinating people. He is going to get in the way of said bad people doing bad things to just normal people. No matter who they be.
Okay.
And I'd be for something on like the outskirts of town, something cheap that doesn't draw too much attention to itself.
We can always do a little digging underneath and making a secret hidey hole.
Yeah.
There's this weird arena here. What is this weird arena over here?
I think that's just a market.
Let me see the ping. Oh, I
It's
see.
like this weird round building. Or walls.
Okay,
Just
maybe.
like walls.
That is a Druid's Grove.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're not buying that.
This thing
Okay.
over here?
Oh, I see what you mean. This.
Oh, there's a hole.
Yeah, I see this thing, and then I see this thing all the way over here on the other side.
Oh, not the Grove. I'm going more west. There's by the lakes kind of. There's this circle. It just
Yeah,
looks like
you're
a bunch
talking-
of walls.
Are you talking about where I'm
Right here.
pinging?
No, here.
I don't think so. I don't see a ping. Let's see.
More to the
No,
west.
no, if you keep going. Keep going, right by the river there. See? There you go.
Oh, I see what
there
you're
you go.
saying. Okay, yeah. Oh,
The waterfall?
Oh, that's a dam. No. Right here. This building, whatever this is, these
The
walls.
druid circle.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, I
that's the
see.
Druid's Grove.
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the trees in a perfect circle over on the other side. There's
Actually-
where we came in. There's a grove of trees. Oh,
That's the Druid's Circle right there.
okay.
yeah, do we actually want to just really quickly see about putting together what money we have, kind of like purchase like a small home that we could all, kind of just stay at, because I don't think our friends from yay yonder are going to come after us. Or at least, I don't think they're going to go a month's distance. Unless
Yeah,
they
we were
really
30
want
days away from them, so
20.
Yeah,
20, dude.
20. Okay.
but then again, considering that they have to go from the keep, which is at least another 5. Do we want to see about getting a small place here?
I like the idea because it's costing us, 2 gold per night.
Yeah, and at least if we
Oh.
have our own place, it...
Just depends on
I
how
do
much.
I do take on board what you're saying about let's find out what the local governor's like before setting down here too much. So it looks like, well, the town square is here, but the governor's palace kind of what some sort of government building is. I don't know if you're picking up on my ping.
So, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
I got
temple.
it. Just north.
That's a
That's a temple.
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 So, is that our temple that we've heard rumors about, or not?
Oh, the one from which the drought is spreading? No, it's not that temple.
Yeah. Right. Good.
That'd be
Because that's right next to a graveyard, so I'm like, could be a problem.
Right. I mean, there's plenty of houses all over this place.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could check out the government. We could check out who runs the place. We could probably get all the information the first night in the inn, right?
Over a couple of nights, maybe, yeah, and this adventure,
Yeah.
and then decide whether this is a place. But it's well connected, and it's not a bad looking place.
Comes to worse, like I said, we can always just sell and move elsewhere. It's not like we have
Yeah.
to permanently stay here.
Yeah.
It's just a nice place to have for the time being. Because in all honesty, let's think about it. If we have
Well-
a place to at least start kind of saving our stuff and whatnot, we can then at least potentially build our own place out somewhere else.
Sure.
And
Especially
this
with two.
or get a big keep in some city.
this temple with the drought is going to affect this area. That's why they're interested in us dealing with it, right? So why not seek out the local governor and say, look, we'll solve this problem for you at the cost of one house. Or as
When
having
like
it's
that
part of the
moderately
deal.
sized house enough for like 5 to 6 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that a lot. That's super clever.
Not only that, I don't think the trying to rebuild the monastery is going to take long, especially with two dwarves that are handy at the forge, and at least with me and the paladin, we can do some heavy lifting at the same time. So
Okay, who's got a good persuasion?
Intimidation.
I'm
Plus
intimidated.
4.
yeah, I think we all have intimidation, but none of us are good at persuasion.
Oh, I have a
I'm-
plus 4 in persuasion.
Then you're our man.
That's you,
Kill the
man.
man.
We'll all stand behind you looking mean to assist. We'll be like, listen to the midget.
An investigator kind of guy, not a... Okay.
Look, no demands,
Just to get me out of situations, not to
bargain,
get me into
try and-
situations.
try and haggle. With
We're right behind you.
Yeah, don't. No demands, just haggle. Let's see what we can get.
Yeah.
Okay, roll
Okay.
persuasion.
Oh, here it comes.
19.
All right.
Oh,
That's pretty solid.
Right.
Ah, your
I
proposal
wouldn't be
is acceptable, the governor says. You will heretofore be charged with determining the cause of the spread of the drought and reversing it. Your property will be here by the river.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's the house I was looking at, honestly. That's the house
Yeah.
I was hoping for.
Away from the graveyard, just down the street.
In
I only have
Just-
one question.
Go on.
What's going on with this?
that's wall.
I know
That's
I
the
know
wall.
we have the hedge wall, but are those the only two areas that aren't like covered in hedge, or like what are they? Are they stairs or something?
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Okay, it's
I think
So
the
the rest of
question
the wall is
is,
just covered in
is it, yeah, is it the rest of the wall underneath those trees, or
I
is
think
there
so.
no wall?
I
think it is.
am pretty sure if you follow it, it's underneath the bushes.
Okay.
It's got bushes
Yeah.
growing on the top of it.
Yeah.
I'm just getting paranoid. That's all.
And this one next to the property being recommended, is that another house, a stables or something?
That's going to be included.
Are we getting the
It's
whole-
your property. That's also your property. It's just a
That looks like it's stable to
like
me.
a shack, whatever. It could be a stable if you want it to be.
I'm
No,
liking
so it's
this.
I mean,
Little
when
river.
we-
Yeah.
we could probably so-called build on the property and make more
Yeah.
money off of it at the same time. So
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
More
I'm
money
sold.
is good.
I'm kind of sold on this.
So
All right,
for now,
so next time we meet, we burn down the temple. That's how we... Wait, no.
Don't do that, then.
for now, we have an idea
I mean,
of what needs to be
That
done.
might be the solution, but let's not burn it down first.
I don't want to pick off
I
any
keep
gods,
forgetting I'm
but
a
I don't want
paladin.
some divine smite coming from the heavens on me, okay?
If we're combining hooks 2 and 3, then I think we probably can't burn down the temple. We probably need to give it back to the monks who've been kind of evicted, or build them a new one. I'm kind of for getting them back into their old one.
They've gone into
Yeah,
hiding
we'll
work it
after
out.
their monastery is destroyed. So
Yeah.
we'll go with that.
There's probably a story there. So if there's any kind of last minute shopping, then maybe we wrap it up there with a good hook for next time.
Yeah.
No magic item
Sounds
shop,
good.
okay.
I like it.
Yeah, I got to do research to see what all is and actually incorporate it in like some kind of like slingshot net crossbow thing. I got to figure that out. So
Yeah, and if you think of anything else that you're wanting to shop for, you can just kind of squish it into the next week and put it in.
Yep.
You know what? I keep intending to post a little synopsis on the forum, on the Roll20 forum for our game, and I just sort of keep forgetting. So I'll try to post at least something. It might be short, but a little something.
Then we can all add to it.
Yeah, you can all
I'm
add
happy
to
kind
it
of-
and have discussion and stuff there. And
Yeah, on discussion, I was wondering whether to do like a separate Discord, not channel, but I forget what they call it. That like you've got
Server?
general. No, it's not a server. Maybe it is channel, but under your Saturday Night Live 8 till 1 thing, have a separate area that you can talk in character. So you got general as a text channel at the moment. We, if we're posting in character stuff that we want to talk about between games, does it go there? Or on that thread you were talking
like
about?
that.
or items we want to purchase. Yeah.
Let's use the forum. I'll leave that there anyway. I mean, I'll leave
Yeah.
it there as an option. I'm gonna post a synopsis on the forum though. If maybe not tonight, but I'll post it at some point soon. So I'm
Okay.
talking about the forum
Cool.
in the Falcon Peak game, not the general Roll20 forum that everybody uses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Cool. Okay. Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
cool.
Sounds good.
Good game. Thanks, guys. Nice meeting you guys. Thanks for letting me in.
And
Yeah.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, we'll see you
Cheers.
next week, and I'll be talking to you throughout the week.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
See
Thanks
ya.
a lot.
Have a good one.
Thanks all.
Bye.
See ya.